They gon' let me for my ambition.
Woo! We are back, Cap. We're in this bitch. Episode 28?
I think.
28.
Why do I feel like it's not 28?
I think
it is 28.
I think
This has got to be 28. Welcome, everybody. Once again, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, comment down below after watching the video, share your opinions on some takes. We're not experts here. We're just having some fun. Enjoy it while you can, because we might get canceled one day. Who knows? But Cap is in this bitch. I go by Sound, for those who don't know. And yes, we have the motherfucking Cap crew in this motherfucking bitch.
What's good?
Earlyn is back.
You know what I'm saying?
He was on his assassination mission. Allegedly. Allegedly. Fuck.
Allegedly.
Fuck.
He was definitely killing something, supposedly.
Whoa.
Supposedly.
God bless.
Hey.
He was killing something. You know.
I wasn't caught, though.
Hey.
No authorities out there.
Whoa.
Killing shit, yo.
Okay,
Whoa.
okay.
Let your mind run wild, people. We're not going to tell you what the fuck we're talking about.
Curiosity killed the cat.
Damn.
Just letting you know. Just letting you know. They call him Curiosity.
I thought it was Mindset.
That's my second name.
How many names does he have?
Yeah.
You know, but we're back, man. Yeah, man, a lot of shit to talk about per usual. Next week we might have some guests for you guys, but today we're just gonna kick it old school style, talk about a lot of topics. Locally, yes, Earlyn is back. Shout out to Earlyn. He's in his bitch Mindset.
Good.
Make sure before anything also to subscribe to Marloon's YouTube channel, Club Ambition Garage.
Yes, Sirski.
Just search it on YouTube, Club Ambition Garage. Make sure to subscribe to that channel. Go watch the videos right there, uploading weekly. And some local shit. I guess last night, for those who don't know, Ari was in town. She was at Lit Lounge. Ari, G Herbo's girlfriend, baby mama, Moneybag Yo's girlfriend was in town in Providence, Rhode Island, on Broad Street. So for those who don't know, she was here. You know, I found out today. I didn't know.
For real?
I would have gone.
Where was she
bro.
at? Johnny's Chimneys?
She was at Lit Lounge on Broad Street.
She was shaking ass for chimney.
Bro, and I didn't even know she was here. My thing was like, it's like, oh, whatever. But then I go on her page. She posted it twice during the week. Like a video, like multiple times. Like, damn, Providence got money because she's big. She's obviously not a rapper. So it's like, who the fuck really, like, I would never pay to see this. Like, you know what I'm saying? And they get away with just being there for 5 minutes. Like, they just walk in, show some ass. It's like, oh, hey, you can take some pics, walk out, right?
Yeah.
But she posted it twice. I'm thinking, like, damn, they probably dropped a bag on her because she's probably not cheap, like, especially for her to post. And I was like, damn, that's random. Providence Lit Lounge, they got that money. And I think tickets were like $80, though. Damn. Some shit like that, like 60 to 80, some crazy shit.
Bro, where the fuck is Lit Lounge?
Yo,
is it
I don't know why I'm drawing blank. It's on Broad Street, though.
I
know where Fuego's at. It's all the way at the other end of Broad Street.
Is it the one across the pharmacy? Like right in front of the pharmacy?
It might be, but I think that was, it might be. I think that's what it is. Yeah.
That's what it is?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's Lit Lounge. It used to be like Aqua or some shit, remember?
Yeah,
Aqua.
Yeah. Like around where we took the pictures and shit?
Yeah.
Exactly. Bro, I haven't been to Broad Street ever since we took them pictures.
Shit. It's been a minute since I put it too.
Huh? I'm being serious.
What the fuck?
Dead ass.
Well, technically, you don't got to. It's true, because you be over here more.
Yeah.
Damn, Mar.
Yeah.
No, I'd be there. That's where I change my oil. My second backup barber's there. Let's not talk
yeah.
about barbers today. Let's talk about barbers
let your
today.
main barber hear that.
Let's not talk about barbers today. But yeah, so that's crazy. I was like, okay, she was, shout out to Ari doing her thing. Also, breaking news, it was under the wraps. Like, people weren't supposed to make it public, I guess, but there's a Nike store opening in Garden City Plaza, like an official Nike store in June. And yeah, that's a heads up for anybody out there locally listening.
If you get a job back, you know, if you get a job, hit us up.
Let us know.
Backdoor, allegedly, let us know.
You know, we might get the hookup now in Providence.
Listen.
You know, Providence might get the hookup. So that's interesting new updated news in Providence. Also, shout out to our brother, Jeremy Peña. Hits a walk-off home run for the Houston Astros. Low-key becoming the new face of the fucking franchise 1 month in, basically, because he started doing like his actual lineups was a month ago. Literally, I think this week, a month ago, some shit like that. Providence, Rhode Island. Then it's crazy.
Killing that shit, bro.
It's crazy.
Killing that shit.
Going viral. Like, it's like weird. Like, we are not being biased. Like, you just look at it and it's all over the place. And then coincidentally, it's like, oh, we know this kid. Because I think was it last week he went viral because his or 2 weeks ago because his mother. No, I think a month ago, literally when he hit his first home run and his parents were literally there. It was like this is like a viral moment. Like who would ever plan this? Right when they're interviewing his parents, he hits the home run, and now yesterday he hits a walk-off home run to get 2 consecutive runs. Right, because it was one run and then his run.
Two, yeah.
So 2 runs.
They was down one.
They were down 1. I think it was 6 or 7. Then he hit the walk-off. Then it went up 8-7, and they win. Right, because it was the last inning.
Yeah,
bottom of the last inning.
Extra innings actually. Extra innings.
Oh, extra innings. So went overtime.
Crazy.
Okay, even crazier. So it's like wow. Bro, that's crazy. I'm so proud of that kid, man. He's literally living like every Rhode Island Dominican's dream. Yeah. To be honest.
Yeah.
Because people 100%. Go to the league, but like to go to the league and make an impact right away, you don't see that shit happen.
Yeah.
So shout out to JP, man.
That's why Edwin be going crazy because he's living his life.
Yeah, he's like, yo, that's my dream. But
Mr. 90 pitcher.
Like, I had the privilege to play with him in high school. So, we always saw.
Niggas knew he was good.
Yeah, we always saw, like, yo, he got the nasty hands, the bat finally coming in. Yeah, he got that baseball mentality. Like,
it's talking about it.
So, yeah. I'm talking about the baseball.
I'm just looking at it from a marketable perspective. He's handsome.
Yeah. But now, we always knew he was going to be, like, a stud in baseball. 100%. And to, like, do it in the MLB, he's filling in big shoes with Carlos Correa already. Leaving from short, so that's amazing.
And he's a good ass person.
Yeah,
good ass person.
Very humble. One of the best guys you can meet.
Great guy. Remember, I doubt we're gonna see him in some controversial shit. And even if we are, we're gonna defend it here. Sorry.
Yeah.
He could fucking kill someone. No.
But shout out JP.
Shout out to JP, man.
100%, bro. God bless.
It's very inspirational to see that shit. That shit almost makes me tear up when I watch it. I be like, damn.
Goosebumps.
Because it's like I be looking at shit deeper.
Yeah.
A lot of niggas might hate on it. Y'all gotta fall back. It's not the time to hate right now. Motherfuckers want to see people grow and support the city, and I feel like there's always like dark energy. Like motherfuckers always want to like clown or like sell something short. Like I've seen better.
Yeah.
But then you want the city to rise.
But you ain't doing better, bitch.
You ain't doing shit. You at your home.
Fuck up.
You ain't on the Houston lineup.
You can't even watch the game. You probably don't even know how to watch it illegally. You watching the score box like a bozo.
You watching that shit at the bar.
Yeah, at the bar. Oh, free game at the bar.
During what was happy hour. Fuck out of here, bro.
And he not even drinking. Probably get a free water. Gotta get a free water. Yeah. Get a cup of free. Get the fuck out of here, hater. Thirsty ass nigga. Damn.
Bitch ass.
Yeah. That's how it be, bro. But fuck the hate. But yeah, man. Also, there's a fucking shortage in baby formula, especially locally. Nigga, I've been dealing with it with my son. At first, it was a situation where Similac recalled a bunch of them, and it was like a national news. It was like a couple months ago. But now it's gone to the point where, like, even the backups don't have backups. You can't find, like, specifically, like, sensitive formula of any kind online is sold out. You can't find it nowhere. You can't find it in stores. You go to stores, there's nowhere that, like, you literally walk into a store and it looks like how it was during the pandemic. Like, you go to certain aisles, there's like nothing. Wow. You go to these stores, you go to the baby aisle. Literally today, I was in East Providence driving around, going to different spots, low-key spots, Whole Foods, East Side Marketplace, and you go to the aisle where the baby food is, right where the sensitive shit is, sold out. None, nowhere. You call, none. And certain places you can't even call because they eliminated the call option because of the shortage that's been happening with, I guess, a lot of other products. So a lot of grocery stores, they're not even fucking taking phone calls. It's a mess right now. Wow. So,
want to deal with it.
It's crazy, man. So parents, I know you guys are going through it. I know a lot of people aren't talking about it. I know a lot of girls are, but I feel like a lot of guys is like.
You guys heard it here.
Talk about it.
Send some fucking baby formula.
Yeah, send me some baby formula, guys. It's rough out here. Sensitive formula, any kind. Sensitive.
Just sensitive.
Not Similac though. That's the thing. You gotta avoid Similac, the brand, completely because there's so many recalls with them.
I've seen people make videos of like, what's the other one, like Nestle or some shit. It'd be having like little iron particles and shit.
There's a couple bad ones. There's a couple bad ones that you gotta avoid completely.
Yeah, listen. PO in the description. Send some to some.
Yeah, because the thing is,
like, fuck it, send a bunch, because who knows, niggas might have
resell
tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know I just came from a trip. I might need it in 9 months.
Exactly. There you go.
And I was thinking about that. It sucks from a perspective of being, if you're a new parent, where it's like a newborn, because when you have a newborn, you have to try out formulas. Yeah. So you start from the ground up, especially if they don't like breast milk. Like, my son never liked breast milk. Like, he'll drink it, but he never liked clenching onto the nipple. It was a struggle. So you have to adapt to formula and let them, because they got to eat something. And this formula is nowhere to be found. So now if you have a newborn, brand new child, you're struggling with this because you're trying different formulas. You don't know what the fuck works. And now you're limited even more than ever because there's shit that doesn't even exist. You can't even find it. And these stores, you call them, some of them that do pick up, they literally say, like, we're not even getting it no more. Like, we're not getting it. They told us that we're not getting it. These companies, blah, blah, blah. So something has to happen on a local level with the governor. He has to switch up, like, the WIC and EBT approvals of brands. And also, nationally, they got to fucking, like, ante up. Like, they got to tell these pharmaceutical companies and, like, these brands, like, to fucking produce more. Like, I don't know what's going on. It's really crazy. Maybe the factories, like, have shortage as well. I've never seen nothing like this. It's crazy. At first, I thought it was, like, exaggerated. I was like, oh, I'll push through it. But now when I try to, like, even buy online, because online was, like, the last option, like, to buy it, to get it shipped. You can't find that shit. It's really bad. So, shout out to the families out there struggling. I know it firsthand. It's nothing to joke with. It's a fucking real issue, especially out here in Providence, Rhode Island. Also, this Thursday, I'm going to be doing a hip-hop trivia event. I was invited to do it with Cristina. Shout out to Cristina. You know Cristina from Spark Up PVD. Shout out to Cristina. She is having an event. Much love to her. Yeah, she's basically becoming like the first like hip-hop trivia event in Rhode Island, like that I know of ever. So shout out to her. I'm going to be facing Coogi, and the topic is going to be Lil Wayne. Hip-hop trivia Thursday. The function is going to be at Crib. Crib is Stay Silent's, not lounge, but venue that they own now. On East Providence. On North Main. I think on North Main. That's not EP. 10, it's not North Providence? Oh. East Providence? What is that area?
That's not East Providence.
What is that? North Main.
North Main. Is it?
It's East Providence, no? What? It's like their area, no?
Hold the fuck up.
It's around there with their Dollar Tree. It's like a Planet Fitness.
City, bro. Fuck.
It's near Marloon's area a bit, but like you have to take a different street.
It's just Providence.
It's just Prov?
Yeah, it's not.
In my head, it was always like EP-ish. Almost Pawtucket. I'm saying too many cities. I'm saying all the cities. I'm thinking
it's going towards
I'm wrong on all of them.
It's going towards up there, like, but
shout out to Crib PVD. It's definitely on North Main. So that's going to be happening this Thursday at 7 p.m. And I'm going to be participating. And shout out to Cristina, that event. I hope it goes well. I hope she keeps doing it annually. I think this is her second one she's done. And wish her a lot of luck with that. Now moving on to the topics to discuss. First of all, randomly, for those who don't know, and a lot of people don't know, even the people in here. So we did the Fivio Foreign reaction, right? Me and Brian, we reacted to the album. And probably like 7 days later, I get a notification from YouTube. You have 7 days to remove this video or blah, 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 blah. Or you're going to get hit with a copyright strike, right? I'm like, wait a minute. What the fuck is going on? And then it says, contact the person.
That shit might be fake, though.
No. It was legit. It was legit.
They usually don't give you a warning, though.
They do because when it's serious,
when it's like that,
when it's serious, when it was like 7 days, blah, 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 and when it's actually like the person that owns that original content of the music, whatever. So this guy, shout out to him, Harold Garfield. His email was attached. I was at first assuming like they're not gonna respond. I'm gonna have to just delete the video to not deal with no problems. I don't want to deal with it, but I'm like, yo, let me try to hit this guy up. He might respond. I thought it was going to be like a label, like being assholes, not respond, ignore us.
Some automated type shit.
Yeah, but it was a young independent artist. He's a producer, and he originated the beat for the Say My Name Fivio track. Fivio's most popular song off that album, where they sample Beyonce, Say My Name from Destiny's Child. So this guy produced this song where they use that sample, the Say My Name sample, and they make it like a drill beat. Because, you know, drill artists, they do that. They take a soft record and they make it hard, and they add drums, blah, blah, you know, because it's unorthodox. And it works. They speed it up. So he did this, and I guess Fivio's team, he's a legend, took this and just used it. If you saw it online, Fivio previewed this song, but he only previewed it with the Beyonce sample. So people were like, oh, he's going to use a Beyonce sample. But now when the official song comes out, it has this guy's version of the beat. And he never got the sample cleared, the guy that originally made the beat, because it's Beyonce. But Fivio got the sample cleared. So now they're trying to bully him kind of, allegedly, out of the situation where it's like they want to claim ownership, but he already has his lawyers involved. Like, this guy flagged like dozens of YouTube channels and even Fivio's channel got flagged. They took down a video on Fivio's channel. I think the lyric video to the song, one of them. And this guy, I interviewed him actually this morning. I interviewed him because that was kind of like the exchange. He wanted me to react to his music, but I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna react to your music. I told him straight up, I'm not gonna react. But I looked into it more, and he showed me DMs with him and Fivio, or Fivio looking at his story but ignoring him. So I'm like, yo, I'll interview you though. Like I can interview you real quick, like in my car. I don't mind doing that, you know, especially if your story's legit. Like I said, look, the shit's adding up. You know, I want you to voice your, you know, I don't want an independent artist and shit to get fucked by a major label corporation. It happens all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
So I talked to the guy, very nice guy, an amazing person. He seems very nice. He's from Brooklyn, same area as Fivio. And yeah, man, this has been a situation. Thankfully, the YouTube channel didn't get fucked, but that shit was very random. Take it down though? No. I left it up. He said I could leave it up. They retracted it right away. Like that same night. Like he responded right away. That same night via DM.
Word.
Before I even interviewed him, like he just like was like, "I'll handle it for you, bro. Don't worry. You seem dope. I don't want to affect your channel. I'm just protecting my music." I was like, "No, I get it." Like once he sent me DMs, I'm like, "No, I get it, bro. Just do me that favor." So shout out to him. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Fivio, if you're listening or if you watch that interview, we'll see. We'll keep you guys updated on that. But that's like a random thing. And the main reason I did it was because it affected the channel. I'm like, why does this guy have the ability to fucking take our... I was pissed. I'm like, this guy's going to take our... What the fuck? And then it was like, oh, this is why. Because he legitimately has ownership. He has his lawyers involved. They proved it. He's actually signed to Sony too, which Fivio's technically signed to Sony as well. He signed to Columbia, but Sony owns Columbia. But yeah, we'll keep you guys updated with that. But that's an interesting thing of real life situations happening.
Nah, that's
I almost took the fucking whole channel down.
No bullshit though. Like that's good. You hit him up too to clarify things.
Yeah, I sent a professional email. I thought it was a company, so I sent a professional email like, "This is our channel. Like, what can we do? What do you guys?"
That's probably the best thing you did, because a lot of people would be like, "Damn, I gotta take this shit down." Boom, like you said.
But that's what I'm saying. A lot of the times, at least for example, like when I used to upload it, like with like your music or like someone else and shit like that, I would just get the fucking video either fully muted or taken down.
Yeah.
Like there was no warning. There was no warning.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's cool that they gave a warning, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, but do you think it was different because it was him? Like probably
because it was just him.
Yeah,
it was
the thing
him.
that
it wasn't a corporation, because them motherfuckers don't care.
Because he's independent. Yeah, he's independent. He produced a song. He was planning on making it. Like eventually he released it afterwards, official song, him rapping, singing on it. But at first it was just an instrumental. And he put it up like for promo use only. So if they want to buy it off of him, work with him, they can reach out. But they just took it, you know. And now he dropped the song officially. So now he has the capability of copyrighting anyone, taking any YouTube video down. Right. And, you know, he's sending warnings, not threats, warnings to Fivio. If he wants, he could take your whole channel down, Fivio. So, you know, God bless. Hopefully they figure that shit out. As long as my shit doesn't get affected. That's why I put so many warnings, allegedly, because we gotta protect ourselves as well. Yeah. That's his truth, not ours. That's his situation. And that's it. Speaking of truths, though, Thee Stallion has come out and spoken out. First interview ever since the alleged. We still have to say alleged because it hasn't been proven yet in court, right? Even though we have our opinions on it. Tory Lanez shooting her in the fucking foot. Now we have her going on Gayle King, and just for the record, when people go on Gayle King, it hasn't been. First, you guys remember I took my mom to McDonald's or something. The M stands for McDonald's. R. Kelly, Gayle King.
The M stands for mom.
The M stands for mom. R. Kelly was on Gayle King. Jussie Smollett was on Gayle King. You know, so you go on Gayle King.
Has been a good lineup.
Yeah. You know, but that's, you know, God bless Meg. Who knows what's really happening officially. But for jokes, we got to keep it honest. When people go on Gayle King, it's Gayle King. So now let's watch Gayle King's interview with Thee Stallion right here. There's a clip that went viral everywhere.
There was an argument in the car?
It was an argument because I was ready to go and everybody else wasn't ready to go. But that's like normal friend stuff. Like, we fuss about silly.
Oh, that's what happens when we talk about fucking Gayle King. Gayle King owns the internet, guys. Jesus Christ. Right now. No, it should be playing. Oh, I got it right here. I should be playing. Let's see. 1 second, people. Here we go.
Silly.
Fucking internet, man. I have to just start hotspotting your shit.
Bro, no bullshit, right?
Fuck.
Look, it's connected. You literally see it connected. There we go.
Well, fuck, they just got onto new management right now, Twitter. And
nah, imagine.
Women in the car?
Right here we go.
It was an argument because I was ready to go and everybody else wasn't ready to go. But that's like normal friend stuff. Like, we fuss about silly stuff all the time. But.
And so she starts crying. Make the Stallion.
I never put my hands on anybody. I never raised my voice too loud. Like, this was one of them times where it was like, it shouldn't have got this crazy.
It shouldn't have escalated to the way that it did.
So I get out the car and it's like everything happens so fast. And all I hear is this man screaming, he said, dance, bitch. And he started shooting.
That's
and
just
I'm just
so
like,
crazy.
oh my God.
Dance, bitch.
Like, he shot a couple of times.
It's crazy.
And I
so
was
is
so
he
scared.
in the car shooting from the car, Megan?
He is standing up over the window shooting. And I didn't even want to move. I didn't want to move too quick, like, because I'm like, oh my God, if I take the wrong step, I don't know if he can shoot something that's like super important. I don't know if he could shoot me and kill me. Like,
were you afraid for your life at that time?
I was really scared because I had never been shot at before.
And there's another clip. Which one should I play? There's a couple. There's one more that I found it very interesting from today because they dropped the
what happened to you, and I didn't want them to kill any of us or shoot any of us. So I just said I stepped on glass because I didn't.
Why did you say that?
You guys
Why didn't you say
rumored, like, there was, why was her foot bleeding?
For some reason, I was just trying to protect all of us because I didn't want them to kill us. Like, even though this person just did this to me, my first reaction still was to try to save us. Like, I didn't want to see anybody die. So I just said, I stepped on glass. So when I see people trying to use that against me, like trying to act like I'm lying, oh, she stepped on glass, she never got shot. I'm the one who said I stepped on glass. I was lying to protect all of us. And sometimes I wish I really would have never said that.
You wish you would have just told the truth.
I wish I would have told the truth, but if it saved all of us from dying, then that's just probably what it was meant to be.
Because her perspective was this. It was during the George Floyd situation, Black Lives Matter, so she was just scared of the cops. She was very nervous. She's never been in this situation. And she was shot in the foot. They say, I think maybe in the next clip, there's still, to this day, fragments right here. Yes. Bullet fragments in her feet. And the doctors, I think she explains it right here. Listen.
The doctor came in. He was like, you got in both of your feet. Like,
look at that. Oh,
you got fragments in this foot.
Wow, I haven't seen the images. Wow.
Yeah, that shit. So,
oh, that looks like this is my first time seeing this.
Yeah, for an ankle injury or foot injury, that's tough.
Yeah, so but warning, I guess. Well, if you're watching, warning.
Graphic.
I might blur it. I might probably end up blurring it.
I probably wouldn't even show it.
Yeah. But this is so you could actually see, like, that looks to me like that's graphic, bro. That's like, it could be glass, but that would have to be a deep cut. Obviously, according to her, it's not, right? So you can X that out. But it looks like someone got shot, like when a bullet grazes you. You know what I'm saying? And it, like, takes skin with it, but it's not maybe directly in the shit, because they say there's fragments. What bullet fragments means, like, the bullet hit somewhere else, right? And the fragments,
they have particles.
Yeah.
But
because there's not bullets in her feet.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Like,
her foot would explode.
Since he was telling her, like, he was shooting at her, telling her, yo, dance, bitch, and shit. Like, maybe one of the bullets that didn't hit the ground.
Hit the ground, bounced off.
Bounced her, hit her.
You know?
Jesus
and then
Christ.
maybe she cut her foot. So, like, whatever bounced on the side just hopped in the little cut that she had or whatever. Like, that's just weird. It's kind of weird, though. That wound right there is a little tough.
We can keep playing.
And it's like right on the back of your Achilles. And I'm like,
walking that shit for a while.
There is a medical report that says that there were bullets that you had been shot, and the medical report also says that to this day you still have
bullet
fragments in your
my
foot.
feet.
And there are still many people, as we sit here today, Megan, that don't even believe you were shot.
There is a hot gun in the car.
Yeah.
What else? What happened?
In text messages obtained by CBS News, Kelsey Harris, the other woman in the car, texted Megan's security guard saying, "Help, Tory shot Meg."
I really thought the doctor came in and he was like, you know, you got bullets in both of your feet. Like, you got fragments in this foot, and it's like right on the back of your.
So so she said she stepped on glass so that the cops won't go and see the bullet wound. But she got shot then. For real, she really got shot.
Yeah, she got shot because what happened was as the cops were leaving the hospital while she was there, they were leaving, they got the report. She was like, "No, it was glass." Then the doctors come in and were like, "You know, there's bullet fragments in your feet." So she had to like, "Oh." And the cops were like, "What? I thought you said it was glass." So then she ran into this whole situation. She was trying to cover up for everyone.
Yeah.
And also, according to Meg Thee Stallion in his interview with Gayle King, said that Tory Lanez even offered both of them, I'll give you guys, like right when he did it, I'll give you guys $1 million each. Don't tell nobody about it. Wow. And nobody called the cops. It was people around the area that were there. Well, yeah, they called the cops.
There's a video where she's like walking.
Yeah,
like, from
she was
the
walking
car, like crippling and shit.
Yeah,
you know?
like limping on one foot and like almost like God forbid, like she's about to get shot by cops. Like the real, like what we saw at that time with the Black Lives Matter, George Floyd. You know, So this is crazy. And my thing is this. I think, did we talk about it here? We might have not. But the idea of Tory Lanez, he's not permitted now in court to tweet about the situation at all because he did before. I think we talked about this where he did tweet about her or some shit. And I was like, yo, why the fuck is he tweeting and talking about this? Like, don't you want to just stay shut, let the case play out, and then, like, talk about it, be celebratory then, whatever. And then it backfired on him. I was right because now he can't even talk about it. And people online are like, well, why can Meg do this interview and he can't? And I know it kind of sucks. It doesn't seem fair. Yes, I can argue it's not fair because you don't get both sides of the story. But the legal world is not fair. She's the victim. She's the one doing the charge of this case. So she can talk. She has the right to. He can't because he's being investigated. So if you're under investigation, you can't. You know, that's how it just works, you know. So that's the reason why he can't tweet about this shit no more. But she can go on Gayle King. And it's a double-edged sword because it sucks because we don't have his side of the story, right? Yeah, but if we're just looking at her side, let's be honest.
It's a little tough.
It might be bye-bye Tory. Yeah. I'm sorry. It might be bye-bye Tory, bro. This is crazy. And like her crying to some effect is like, I don't even want to talk about it too much because it's like, everyone cries different. People are reading it as like a fake cry. I don't think it's necessarily a fake cry. What was the most recent situation where we saw someone cry during an interview? Was it Alec Baldwin that cried? No. Someone cried. Wasn't
it? I
him?
think he did too, yeah. I mean, Jussie Smollett crying would, you know. But
did Travis Scott cry during the Charlamagne interview?
It happens though, because it's like when you relive a traumatic experience, like you do get into that. If it's real, you do get into that mode.
Oh, that white kid.
Oh, Kyle Rittenhouse cried.
Yeah,
Kyle Rittenhouse cried. Yeah. This is a way more authentic.
That shit was fake.
Yeah, this one's more authentic to me than the Kyle Rittenhouse one.
You could tell on him.
Yeah. But man, this situation, man, it's getting too sticky. This is crazy. Prayers for both parties involved. Tory, if you do fall, you know, in court, actually guilty of this, you're gonna have to just suffer the consequences, man. It's crazy. We have another situation that we're gonna talk about, or do we have two similar coincidentally, right? Because the Johnny Depp and who else? DaBaby, basically, right?
DaBaby ties in more into this right here, like
DaBaby's like shooting, and then the Johnny Depp one is about the domestic girl versus guy in court. But you know, people, you know, they want to say, oh, the black man, this and that. I don't think necessarily that's the case. This is not a situation like that. It seems to be kind of cut and dry. Obviously, Tory has shaped it up to be something else. We heard the album where he was in love with her. He said that he was in love with her. She's saying in his interview that they never even had sexual relations. So what is that? So is Tory lying about even having sex with her? Like he made it seem like as if, and people everywhere, like he was having threesomes with her. Like they were going hard. He was in love with her. He alluded to in the album. We have to say alluded legally, but the whole album was supposedly a love album for her. So I don't know. It's just weird, you know, and his fans really ride for him. Like, they come at me whenever I talk about him. But it's like, bro, separate the music from the person. Yeah. And we're going to talk about that, too, with the DaBaby. Because some people are just bad people in this world. We have to realize that. Like, why is everyone... Nobody's perfect. People make mistakes all the time. Yeah. So if everyday people make mistakes, like, you might go to the gym and someone might not open the door for you accidentally. They might slam it on you because they had headphones on. You'd be like, whoa, what the fuck? Whoa. And they got, oh, my bad, bro. I fucked up. Or they might not even do nothing. They might just keep going about their day. They fucked up. It's a mistake. Imagine a celebrity on a grand scale you think that they're gonna be perfect? It's impossible. Nobody's perfect. So you can ride for these artists if you want, but at the end of the day, you're gonna look stupid in a lot of cases because you have to separate the person from the art. If you fuck with the art, fuck with the art. But if someone is being called out for some legal shit and they're actually looking like they actually fucked up, you have to say the truth.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta call a spade a spade. Like it happens. Like we talked about it with the Kanye shit. Like if someone did some fucked up shit, they did some fucked up shit, and it is what it is. Like that's it, man. Like, we gotta stop being so fucking biased. Like they be killing me, man, when it comes to Tory Lanez. That shit be getting annoying. That's just crazy. Like he has almost his own stands. I don't know what he calls them, but they have stands, bro. Like I never expected him to have stands, but it happens. But you know, shout out to Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. We're gonna keep you guys updated on this case. The trial I think starts in the next 2 months. The official trial again. They keep pushing it back, but we shall see. That trial is gonna be crazy. But speaking of a crazy trial right now is the Johnny Depp trial. Me and Marloon was talking about it before we started. Johnny Depp. Listen, I've done a lot of YouTube deep dives, so I'm gonna do my own explanation. Don't kill me. I'm not an expert on this, but I'm gonna do my interpolation of what I've heard and the craziness around this. So Johnny Depp, for those who don't remember, a couple years ago was literally canceled basically off the face of earth because of an op-ed. They call it. Op-ed is like a piece. Like if a girl wants to reach out to a newspaper, they want to write an article.
Anyone can write it and it will be posted on
to be officially published,
paper,
right? So Amber Heard did this op-ed on him and accused him of all this stuff before trial, before anything, right? And Disney took him off. He's no longer the Pirates of the Caribbean. All this shit, and even the movies that he has done that have come out afterwards are not successful. Yeah. Like I think he's a part of that Fantastic Beast, like those movies that is like a Harry Potter spinoff. Fantastic Beast, some shit. I think part 3 came out last week in the movie theaters. No one was watching them shits, right? Yeah. Everything he's attached to, his name has been stained. And people at first, you know, by default, if we're being honest, when it comes to domestic cases, people side with the woman, especially in America.
For sure.
If we go by actual percentages of these cases, they lean majority of the way in the woman's favor. That's by default. We're not being misogynistic. We're not being men. Blah, blah, blah. We're just speaking of when it comes to objective facts, you know. But this trial specifically is so fucking crazy because I think they had the divorce case, which already happened, but this is different now. So now this is a kind of a continuation of that, but it's a defamation case. People calling it a defecation case, right? Because she literally shit on his bed. There's like it's different facts. Like she shit on his bed, because he's accusing her of a defamation. Like, you know, when someone like
fuck up
you're lying on me, bitch.
Fuck up your name.
I'm not calling her a bitch. I'm just saying, you know, don't kill me. I'm just saying, like, objectively, you're lying on me, bitch. Like when someone's like, you lying on me, bitch. That's the legal version of that. You're lying on me, bitch. Defamation, right? So he's doing this with her, and this game is being proved in court, and it's not leaning in her favor at all. Like if you listen to the recordings of everything that's happening, there's literally voice recordings of her that have gone viral multiple times. I forgot who was actually recording it. It might have been her. I forgot who was like actually present record on it. But if you hear it, it's her like coming at him like, you hit me, Johnny, blah, 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 blah. And then he's like, no, I didn't hit you. Like, blah, 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 you hit me, blah, blah, blah. And her basically admitting to everything. Like, she sounds so crazy in these audio clips. And it's like going in his favor. And now the whole world online is like fucking with Johnny again and like riding with Johnny and on some fuck Amber Heard shit. And it's gone so viral. It was the biggest news story online. And I think because of the case that we rarely see this where it's like usually, like we said, it's the women that win these type of cases and like that goes in their favor. But this Amber Heard woman, in my opinion, is looking so fucking crazy and dumb that it's like you can't fucking argue against it. Like if you look at all the evidence, everything that's been provided so far, like even that, the fact that she shit on his bed, like who the fuck does that? Like you can hate someone, but to shit on their bed, like it's like someone just tells me that and I'm like, all right.
Like specifically his side of the bed, like she was laying and then the fucking shit right where he's like.
My thing is like how much of a fucked up mind you have to have that let me shit on his bed.
Like this is what I think of him, a fucking human shit. But for you to actually do it,
And I think his manager today.
You're not normal. You're not normal.
His manager today said that he found. He remembers finding a fingertip, Johnny Depp's fingertip, because she cut his finger off.
She like threw a vodka bottle or something, a glass bottle at his hand, and cut the tip of his finger.
What the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
And it's like we're getting all these witnesses coming in, and it's like just piling on her more and more. Like she's not looking good at all. Like I think she hasn't gone to stand yet, but even when she does, it's like we already saw what we seen. Like whenever he's talking, her facial expressions are so like she's like fake laughing, fake sad. Like she's like trying to find a way to react. Like literally being consulted by the lawyer. They go up to her, then she changes her emotion on her face, and like he's so nonchalant. Like he knows, like he's like. Innocent, like he knows he's fine. Like it's so crazy, and like his response was the one that went viral. We watched Marloon. Fuck, it was so funny. About the weight.
Yeah, it's like would you say that
you're bigger than her?
Bigger than her? No,
not that.
No, he's like not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
And like she's like,
yeah,
like, your physique was like, is your physique bigger?
Yeah, because the lawyer I guess was talking about the physique and like I guess like trying to be like, are you like a monster? Are you like. Can you take her on?
Like you could dominate her.
But he's like, no. He basically, no, she's fat. Like, what are you talking about?
You know? They both laughed.
And it was like, what the fuck? And then people have just been like, even the actual like jury, people in the stands have been like even laughing at certain moments. It's been so crazy to watch. Like, it's the biggest thing online. It's so wild. And Amber Heard, man. And like a plot twist to this is like, she dated Elon Musk. And
it's crazy.
They're saying allegedly that Elon Musk is going to be one of the people that when she goes to trial and she calls up her witnesses, is going to have to take a stand as a witness. And, like, one of the facts that they're going to touch upon or that they have to touch upon is while she was dating him, like, they had a threesome. Elon Musk and her and another actress, Cara Delevingne. I forgot how to pronounce her name. And, like, there's, like, so many weird, like, facts. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, we're going to get into the deep, dark side of Hollywood with this shit. Like, we're already touching surface with it, whereas, like, you see, like, the relationship that they can get into. But now you get into it where it's like this woman, Amber Heard, is going through it with this man, Johnny Depp, right? But I didn't know she had so much clout that she was with Elon Musk recently. Now we see Elon Musk, richest person in the world, whatever. And it's like, what is going on? Who? Like, to joke a little bit, what's up with this girl? Like, is she giving fire head? Like, what is going on? Like, she got fire pussy. Like, what's going? Like, why is everyone like trying to? All these major famous people trying to be with her? Or is it almost like when rappers sleep with the same girl?
They pass the same.
Like, is Elon like, oh yeah, it's the one that was with Johnny Depp? Like, I don't understand Hollywood.
Yeah, maybe Elon has a little beef with Johnny Depp. You know, nah, I'm reaching,
imagine. He didn't like Pirates of the Caribbean.
Fuck that movie. No, but it's like, you know, you have that list of girls. It's like, damn, if I ever get money, if I ever look good one day, I might want to mess with that girl. So that's probably one of the girls he fucked with.
I don't even know who the fuck this woman is, bro.
She does. She's an actor. She's a good actor, though. I was surprised seeing her and be like, oh, that's really her. Like, I've seen her before.
What movie has she done?
So let me look this, because people told me this.
I can't name you what movie she's done. I know she's been in movies.
She's in I'm gonna tell you right now, right here. So she's in Aquaman. So I think she was the love interest in Aquaman. That's where I remember her from. But to be honest, I didn't remember her from it until people pointed out. Like, it wasn't like I saw her and I was like, oh, Amber Heard from Aquaman. So this is an established, I guess, actress. You know, I'm looking at the movies. Aquaman, Magic Mike,
I've seen
Machete Kills, Zombieland.
But I didn't know she was passed around like to Elon Musk, Johnny Depp, like those type of people. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. And then to be honest, respectfully, I don't want to be, it's not dogging woman. It's just her specifically. She seems like, from my opinion, which I have the freedom of speech to say, legally, whatever, if you just look at it, she looks like a bad person. She's like horrible. Like, let alone, if you just talk about the shitting on the bed, what would it take for someone to shit on your bed? Let alone cut your finger off, let alone hit you, let alone insult you, let alone fucking put you through everything. Listen, I don't know if you guys know that she won the divorce settle, or they settled, I think, out of court for divorce or something. But I know that she won, damn, was it $7 million? I want to say $7 million, like from Johnny Depp. So he had to pay her $7 million. Right here. Yes, $7 million. So she also agreed to donate this money. She was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to donate it because she's rich. Like she's actually an established actress, so she doesn't necessarily need that money. But she has yet to donate this money. She's not donating it. She kept that shit.
You might need it now.
Yeah,
you might need it now. You might need that shit now.
Biden, yeah, nah, it's tough. Damn.
Yeah, so like, it's so many layers to this shit. It's like so deeper. Like,
what was I think the defamation shit though? Like, what he's suing for? Like 50 mil though, or like how much was he going for?
He better sue her for her whole fucking network.
All the movies, everything is mine.
Everything, bro.
Let me look at it right now. He said, let me see.
Yeah, that shit. But like,
look at the actual legal.
Because you could see, like, there was mad times where you seen them together at, like, an event and shit. And when she was around, like, you'll see a little bit of him being scared and little stuff like that. So, like, now it's coming out to where all that shit, you could see it now.
It's all public information now.
Johnny Depp looks like a good-ass guy. You seen his videos of him drawing and shit?
Yeah.
Man, calm, bro.
But, I mean, it's two sides of the shit, too. Like,
100%, 100%.
He's like a huge alcoholic and shit, you know, little stuff like that.
Exactly. So he has been going through his addiction issues and stuff. You know, he's dealt with all that. Like, he publicly, it's public record now, but, you know.
And he's spoken about it and admitted to certain things about, like, the drugs and shit like that. Like, I've seen little clips and shit.
Yeah.
But
it's like, it doesn't mean like, oh, my man's a drug addict. Let me shit on his bed.
Like, he's the one always being aggressive and shit.
Jesus Christ.
Vic's holding her up.
Yo, that's the fucking shitter. This defecation, bitch.
That's the
God bless.
That did it for him.
And she laid next to him.
Yo.
She shits on beds.
So in the op-ed that she did, I guess she didn't legally, like, she didn't name him specifically, but it alluded all to him. So it says, while Mr. Depp wasn't named in the piece, his legal team argues that it contains a clear implication that Mr. Depp is a domestic abuser, which he says is categorically and demonstrably false. Mr. Depp is seeking damages of not less than $50 million. Mrs. Heard has filed a $100 million counterclaim against Mr. Depp for nuisance and immunity from his allegations. So she's also doing a counterclaim. So that's why they're going back and forth about it. So whoever wins is going to win. And they're going to win money.
Big bags. It's not real.
That's the crazy part of all this shit. Like, it's like, we're fucking poor, man. Like, these guys are like 50 million, and then she's counterclaiming with 100 mil. So if like a miracle comes with her legal team and she wins, she's gonna win $100 million. So he's gonna be down $100 million. Meanwhile, he's just doing 50.
Yeah,
and he's like now less than 50. So it's like he might be doing, I guess, if he could get more, he could get more. But then she already won the 7. It's like, this is crazy, bro. Like,
I hope justice is
fucking
served,
millions.
But it's like with Johnny Depp, it's kind of fucked because it's like, all right, if you win, you still lose a lot. You lost the Disney Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, but
series,
now your name is clear and shit like that. So you know what I'm saying?
His clout's up.
But he said it though. He was like, even like, if I'm cleared from that shit, like, you know, my name is still gonna be like fucked up.
That's valid.
You know,
because he might not be able like to be rehired. Like, would they rehire him? I don't think it would be kind of awkward. No,
the company might not, because they're gonna make themselves look bad. You know what I'm saying?
It's like hypocritical.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like, without knowing the facts and shit, when everything was straight, you wanted to defame me, put my name down and shit.
But then again, think about it this way: after people playing, like, you know, talking down on his name and shit like that, nobody wants to hire him and shit. That one person that does, and he starts bringing bags, they're gonna be like, damn, this is the guy. Like, he actually believed in him, and this and that, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying?
Like, he was real.
That's very valid.
Hey,
and coincidentally,
come apply for us, Johnny.
Yeah,
got us fired.
Yo, I'll give you a fucking loan, bro. Yeah. When it comes to actually this idea of like being rehired, coincidentally, they're talking about it with this gentleman, Will Smith. They're actually saying that they're throwing a lot of jobs at him, a lot of movies.
Oh, wow.
People is like it's the opposite. People are like, oh, he's not gonna be hired again. Supposedly they're throwing so many offers. They have so many things aligned for him, like they want him to do. Not necessarily the things that he already, I guess, stopped, like the was it Robot, all those movies, like Bad Boys. Not those things. Those were still paused or whatever. But like new plans and shit. They're rolling it out for him. So the same might happen for Johnny.
He's getting all the new fighting movies.
Listen, man. Yo, it's a sign of the times when it comes to cancel culture. I feel like you can, like, if you have evidence.
They're going to make him be a pimp in one of the movies.
Oh, my God. Slapping people. A pimp slapper. You know, speaking of Will, he's actually right now, Or I think he might have already left India as of today. But he was in India, for those who don't know. Actually in India. And there's photos of him taking photos. There's photos of him taking photos with fans. This is one of the drivers in India. You know, because he did this, I think, in 2019. He went to India. He even posted and everything. And he has appreciation for Hinduism. And he's studying it. And he learns how to meditate. But he went out to India this past weekend that just happened. Allegedly to seek advice on meditation and spirituality. And he left. Like, it was like a quick trip. He was there a couple days or maybe a day or two. But yeah, people are reacting to this online. It's like, where's Waldo almost? Like because it's his first appearance anywhere. Because we haven't seen him. He hasn't even posted nothing, you know. So it was like, where's Will Smith? Where's Will Smith? He's in India doing his thing. Now he's back in America, I guess. So that's interesting. I was like, damn, you know, good for him. At the end of the day, no matter whether if you want to take the side of fuck him or not fuck him, he's going to have to heal. Because even if, like how Marloon said, leave that bitch. Like, if that happens and they might have to go through, like, a divorce or some shit. First of all, that's going to be the biggest. If they go through a divorce, because I think they're still married. Yeah, because they both have the same, the Smith last name. So if they go through, like, a divorce, oh, my God, bro. That's going to be bigger than, like, any situation. Because they have to go to trial. They have to, like, bro, that would be so major.
I feel that would be, like, a mutual thing, though.
You think they'll handle
hopefully, maybe they reach, like, a settlement. Like, let's not even go to court. Let's just boom, boom.
Like, I side with Will. That's my boy.
It's just like the slap was him protecting his wife. It wasn't just him slapping somebody on some random shit,
some
you know.
Deep shit.
So that's why he got a leeway off. Like, all right, he's protecting his people, but like it's good. He's trying to, you know, still find a peace. Be like, yo, that's not really me.
This is what he does, bro. This is what he does. Not too long ago, he was in fucking Guatemala, fucking dancing with the natives and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro.
When something's wrong, he just
like, you motherfuckers you're always gonna find the bad in everything that's good, my nigga. You can't leave everything. You know what I'm saying? It's just one little thing, and boom, you're fucked. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like this whole podcast was fire. It was a good conversation and shit like that. Oh, Marloon said that he sides with Will. Fuck that podcast.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Suck my dick.
No, it's true. Yeah. It's true, man. People can never really fully be satisfied.
Never,
you know?
Bro.
And also, Jada did respond and has said things after and basically made appearances. So for those who don't know, Red Table Talk is back. The show is back, right? But they already had, like, pre-recorded episodes. They interviewed mad people, and they have yet to address the situation. This is the closest they got it to it. The first episode opening scene was just these, I guess, frames, you could say. Considering all that has happened in the last few weeks, the Smith family has been focusing on deep healing. Quote unquote. Not quote unquote. Hence, Will Smith in India, right? Some of the discoveries around our healing will be shared at the table when the time calls. So it's like, oh, coming soon, but maybe not this season. Maybe not this year, right? Because we already have the other episodes lined up, right? And then also, until then, the table will continue offering itself to powerful inspiration, inspiring and healing testimonies like that of our incredibly impressive first guest. So they're like, fuck it, we're back to normal, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And people are feeling the type of way about it as well. And I can see that argument because it's like, damn, there's an elephant in the room still. Like, especially with Jada, like, we didn't even see her face. Like, we don't even know if she really, like how we all been assuming, told Will or, like, looked at him weird to make him do that. Yeah. Like, was it purely him? Did she have, like, any situation with that? It's like she's just skipping all that. And everyone's killing her online. But now she's just back with the Red Table. And I'm pretty sure I haven't watched none of the episodes. I probably won't because I didn't like too many of the. It didn't spark my interest. The guest. I was like, oh, but who knows? I might catch one or two. But it's like she's back full-fledged saying fuck it. People are probably watching, especially the first one. The numbers are probably crazy because they already assume, damn, is Will going to be on it? What's going on? Are they going to talk about it? Has nothing to do with nothing. It's just pre-recorded shit from maybe a year ago. It's like already pre-recorded episodes with like new guests. So it's like, damn, it's just weird to me. Like I would assume, like, first of all, talk about it on here, which she already said they are, right? But second of all, not rush to it. Get to it whenever the fuck you want. But if you're gonna do a new season, maybe start the season with that. No, like address the elephant in the room.
You gotta clarify that.
They gotta clarify that.
You can't just legit do that shit and then the next move you make is not about it or like something.
It's kind of clout chasey to me. Yeah, like to just start the season without like I guess they did that, those little moments, or I guess those little flyers, but like, what does that do?
Yeah,
it's like we gotta still understand what the fuck happened. Like this man just smacked Chris Rock, and we got Chris Rock on stage, damn near emotional about it, saying he's not gonna talk about it till he gets paid. Will Smith not saying nothing, popping up in India, and we got Jada just red table talking,
just chilling,
and she's like the end all, like everything, all roads lead to her. But then it's like she gets to be the one that's like acts the most normal. Yeah. It's so crazy, bro.
She's controlling it like a show for real.
She's like a puppet master with this shit, man.
Right there. Everybody.
She might be the fucking gangster of the year. Like this is crazy. Like she's on some G shit. She really said, "Fuck it." This is so crazy, man. Oh man. And also, this clip of Chris Rock's mother coming out and speaking about this publicly.
Something even at his older age. How did that affect you?
Well, I told someone when Will slapped Chris, he slapped all of us, but he really slapped me.
Why do you say that?
Because when you hurt my child, you hurt me.
Do you know Will personally? Have you ever met him before?
I have never met him. He and Tony worked together on All of Us.
Yeah.
For a while, but I've never met him.
If you were able to have a conversation with Will, what would you tell him?
Oh my God, I have no idea what I would say other than what in the world were you thinking? Because you did a slap, but so many things could have happened from that. Chris could have stepped back and fallen.
Yeah.
You really could have gotten taken out in handcuffs. You know, so
yeah, you literally could have.
You didn't think.
They said
you
no.
reacted
he said no,
to
don't do it. Chris said no, but
your wife,
she's right there.
Giving you the side eye.
Yeah.
And you went up and you made her day because she was bowled over laughing when it happened.
Were you at the Oscars when that happened?
I was not there this time.
So it's like, man, there's different ways to look at it, right? So this is what factually happened, in my opinion. I don't know. I think it would suck to see my mom being interviewed after this happened to me. Especially if I haven't spoken out. Like, Chris Rock hasn't said nothing, basically. Yeah. Like, he hasn't had his interview. But
there's no way he doesn't know, though.
That she did this, you think?
Yeah, come on.
This seems to be like a local broadcast, so it might be like in their hometown. This is me just drawing conclusions. I was like, oh, maybe the hometown. It looks like our version of like WPRI or Turn to 10, but like their version. I forgot where Chris Rock is from, but it seems to be like a local broadcast. Maybe they reached out to the mom. Hey, Mrs. Rock, do you want to speak?
Want to talk, but
you know, do you want to speak on what happened with your son? And this is what she said. And now it's a soundbite heard everywhere. And people were tweeting about it like, damn, that's a legendary... You know, you slapped a nigga hard as fuck when his mom felt that shit. And it's like, damn, yo. Like, everyone's like going to keep making jokes about it. And it's like, at the same time, her son is a comedian. So, like, the jokes are going to fly.
Yeah.
As long as they don't disrespect her.
Mama Rock woke up with the slap a week later.
Jesus Christ. Like, she felt that shit.
Mama Rock got rocked.
Yeah. It's like, God damn, you slapped that motherfucker hard.
Damn. Oh, my God.
But it's like, man, it's slightly embarrassing. We got to be honest. I don't know. Like, think about that. Your mom. But she's just speaking her truth. If you're a parent, you're going to feel how she feels. Like,
oh, 100%.
Like, metaphorically, what she means makes sense. Like, he slapped me. But it's like, maybe she were to be like, he hurt my son. So it felt, well, she did kind of say that, I think, after she said that line, but.
She was like, something else could have happened over it, but.
Exactly. It's like you know, you disrespect the fam. It's like people say, like, if someone fucks up Mar, we all ride it. Like, the fam rides for the fam.
Yeah.
It's by default. It's like, that's what she's basically saying, you know, mother, child, son. So. I get it, but it's so wild, like, how this story keeps getting fucking more layers. Like, now we got the parents involved here. Like, parents are talking about, like, as if it's like school.
But they're making this shit so much, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? They
it's crazy.
It's starting to. It could be taken as a publicity stunt. You know what I'm saying?
It's so much.
It's like, fuck it, I'm gonna ride this wave. I'm gonna get my shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. From both parties, I guess you could say. But it's like. I don't know, man. Listen, Chris Rock, you said what you said. Will Smith got Chris Rock said what he said. You know, Will Smith got heated, smacked him. you know, Chris Rock was like, all right, fuck it. You know, I'm going to take it like a man type shit. You know, I'm going to be the better person. I'm not going to tell you to go to jail and shit like that. And Will Smith was like, fuck. He apologized. You know what I'm saying? I guess maybe Chris Rock is waiting for a person, like, in-person apology. Like, yo, my bad, bro, type shit. Or like, you know what, bro? Like, I smack me back.
Yeah, I think he understood. I just think he understood why he got slapped.
Yeah.
And he don't give a fuck no more. He said, yo, I made that joke. It was that joke. And it's been so many years continuing joking around.
Saying,
like,
bro. That's what I'm saying. I don't
fuck
know.
it.
Yeah, man. It's such a crazy situation. I'm pretty sure next week we'll get a fucking update. Hopefully not. But
it's like when my bad. To finish it, it's like when you're walking down the street and you see a fucking dog going hard, bro, saliva falling, and you know a motherfucker wanting to bite you. You're like, fuck it, let me. You know what I'm saying?
Stick my hand in there.
You gonna get bit, bro.
Yeah, see if he'll bite this time.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what happened, bro.
That's a wild comparison.
That's what it's reality, bro.
Yeah, no, it's
true.
What
I'm saying?
No, it's true.
Honestly, come on.
That's what happened, man. It's like, man.
I'm
pretty sure wives. When it comes to wives,
I'm pretty sure you get tight
family,
if someone spoke about his wife.
And everything is family. Everything here has been family. Jada, now Will's, Rock's mother, like everything is like family. So it's like Chris Rock's brother said some shit. I think we talked about it a couple weeks ago. So it's like families are coming out, man. So God bless both of these families, the Smith family and the Rock family.
It's a family year.
It's a family year, man.
Yeah.
Hopefully they find peace on both sides because God bless them. So much shit, man. So many layers. So moving on, also another freaking crazy situation. For those who don't know, DaBaby, I had a hot take here where I said DaBaby's a bad person, or he might be a bad person, right? A couple weeks ago, I forgot what was the incident, because there were so many incidences. Like, so many things are stacking up, right? But as of recently, right, in the past 2 weeks, he shot someone. He didn't kill him, but he shot someone that was allegedly breaking into his house or like in his yard. They came in through his yard and he shot at them and they got hurt and they went to the hospital. They survived, right? So that was one thing. And then a couple of days later, he got into a fight backstage. A clip went viral where he swung at someone. He did like a reverse spin and like swung at someone like a security guard or like a entourage type of person, like heavier set. And it was like, damn, the fuck, DaBaby loves violence. Crazy, like, what's going on, right? And now we have, with his 2018 case, Rolling Stone has written an article, basically an op-ed, basically a piece specifically revealing the new footage, but I guess it's old footage. I guess the police, Walmart, everyone saw this footage already. It wasn't public. During his case, they already saw this footage because he pleaded self-defense where he killed someone in 2018 in Walmart. And this was like during the beginning of his career. It was almost, to be honest, part of his rollout in a sense where people kept interviewing him about it and it kept going viral. And people were like, damn, this guy's a killer. Yeah. Oh, he's a rapper. Let's check out his music. Like, because people fuck with that violence. If we're being honest, they fuck with it, right? Because he did kill in self-defense, but he's still a killer. He killed someone, right? And he's admitted to it. He rapped about it. There's a song where he's like, my daughter's a real one. She saw me kill someone right in front of her at the age of 2.
And I'll do it again.
I'll do some shit. I'll do it again. Some shit. So it's like, whoa. So he lives his life. His truthfully, or he raps his life, or he lives a real life he raps, whatever, however you want to take it. He's authentic. But now this footage gets revealed, and if you watch the footage, from my opinion, in my perspective, you can argue the take of it not being self-defense. It seems to be where we don't see the gentleman's perspective, where like the gentleman allegedly, I guess, might have pulled a gun out himself, whatever. But from the footage where you see it, right, as broad as day, is DaBaby and his team, and it seems to be versus this one guy, and him and DaBaby are tussling, going back and forth, and then one of DaBaby's people allegedly pulls a gun out. You see it on camera. And then eventually DaBaby pulls a gun out and then shoots this person and then keeps shooting at him and then shoots him again. And it's like, oh, shit. And you see DaBaby's like baby mother, wife, and like the daughter on the side. It's chaos in Walmart. And you see people running. And I'm like, oh, my God. This footage just looks so crazy. And at the same time, it feels like a potential targeting situation. Because I don't think that they can be retrialed. This case, I think, is already closed. Like, I think this is just footage that they're just revealing because now publicly someone probably made it proper, or like they signed something where like, oh, you can make it public now. But I don't think it's like he can get trialed again, or I don't think so. I'm pretty sure from what I read online, he can't.
Is that double jeopardy?
It's like a double jeopardy. People are alluding to like that term. Everyone's a lawyer on Twitter. Double jeopardy. Everyone's like double jeopardy, double jeopardy. It's like, hold up, are we watching the Jeopardy? Is this like is this TV or this is real life? Like, what are we talking about? Right? We're not experts here. We're just talking about our opinions on this shit. So it all draws back to how I felt before, and I still feel like, man, DaBaby. I respect his business. I respect his hustle. And I respect anyone that comes from nothing and turns it into something. But at the end of the day, he just seems like to me like a bad person. Like, he needs help. I genuinely think like he needs like thorough counseling. If I was him when the whole, I think it was a Coachella, it wasn't Rolling Loud where he said the homophobic statement and stuff. I would have taken a longer break. Like, I would have stayed away for so longer. And not necessarily to avoid being canceled, just for myself to like actually change, right? And I do think like there's a situation with him where it's like you come from where you come from and you are, what they say, a product of your environment. But at the same time, bro, you have to realize that you are a star. You are DaBaby. You are huge. Whether people listen to your music or not, they know who the fuck you are. Your feature prices aren't cheap. Your walkthrough concert prices aren't cheap. You're getting the money. You're getting the bag. So protect that bag at all costs. Don't put yourself in situations that can cause you fucking damages. Like, yes, he shot that person, I guess, in his house. Self-defense. It was in his yard. But it's like, you have security to do all this because your name's going to be drug into like these situations. And now he fought that person backstage. And then this video gets revealed. I do feel like there's like I think Rolling Stone did it specifically. Like, they did the whole article and shit. It's kind of salty. Like, it looks weird. Like, it's like, are you guys mad?
The timing.
Yeah. And they're like a white publication. So it's like, are you guys trying to target a black man? Like, what is this? Like, but at the same time, when you do watch the video, now you have the court of public opinion, right? Which people are going to share their opinion on this shit because now it's public information. This video is going to live online forever. It wasn't online. It wasn't public. Now it is. So people are going to draw their conclusions from it without being fucking lawyers, right? But I do think that this man does need help. He could be, how I think, a bad person. No one's perfect. No one's perfect. There's some bad people in this world and there's some good people. We can't ignore the fact we deal with it in our own families, in our own situations, in public daily life. We go out to the grocery store or whatever. You're going to encounter some people that might do some fucked up shit, whatever, or you just might not vibe with. Like, damn, he has bad energy. Like, you know, people have bad energy. And I really think like this man is like this. And it's like, I hope it's not the case. It's not like I wish he is. Like, oh, I hope it's just like, bro, all this shit keeps adding up. And it's like, you're looking worse and worse. And just objectively, it makes me not want to fuck with him. Like, and it's like, I can't fight that feeling when all this shit keeps happening. It's like, you can't be like, oh, no, that's not, fuck that. I still rock with, blah, blah. It's like, I reach a point of like, I don't even want to listen to his music. Yeah. And I think it's going to hurt his business because a lot of people are going to feel this way where like, they don't even want to fuck with you because everything that your name's being attached to. Yeah. And it's like, it's not even alleged. It's all factual. Yeah. Like, it's factual. We see video. There's video of everything. It's like, he has such bad luck. Like, I don't know what, man. And it's crazy. Because I don't want to talk necessarily about the big elephant in the room of that shooting and shit because it was already resolved. But it's such a wild case. Like, there was a 19-year-old kid and everything. And it's like, damn. Like, it's...
Nah, I mean, in DaBaby's defense with that video, like the shooting video, we don't hear volume. Like, we don't hear the gunshots. So, like, you could see the kid come up to him with, like, hands in the pockets, go into the aisle a little bit, maybe told him, like, yo, I got a gun. I'm going to rob you right now. Just give me the money or whatever. Boom. And then you see DaBaby attacked him after. So, like, in his defense, he probably said something that alerted him, like, yo, this kid's about to do some crazy shit, so I'm going to do that. All right, now the burglary shit, boom. Yeah, you're good again. You're defending yourself from somebody coming into your house. All right. But then that thing that you mentioned backstage, I think it was another rapper. It was. Oh yeah. That he like fought with. Oh man. And then it's like you said, like he used that Walmart shit first to like get his image up. All right, yeah. I am who I am. I'm gonna drop my music now. Huge promotion.
I'm a real one.
Yeah, but now it's like, damn. Like you said, are you gonna fight everybody to still show that image? And now is new music gonna drop? This is where your promotion starts. Like, yeah. Eventually, somebody's not gonna fight you. They're just gonna come at you with some guns and shit. You ain't stopping the guns. So it's like I understand you tough, bro, but it's like, damn, like, why everything gotta be solved with fighting? Like, just chill out.
Man. It's like people want to be with like that whole mindset of like, damn, DaBaby's with the shits, man. He stands by what he lives by, man. Don't fuck with him, etc. And it's like that can be argued, but why should that be glorified?
Yeah.
King Von, what happened there?
Yeah, it's tough.
What happened there? Oh, he died. Blah blah blah. He died though. Yes, he didn't give a fuck and whatever. But look where that led him. Like, we don't want to glorify violence to the point that it leads to more violence and leads to fucking death, leads to arrest. Like, this man has children. This man is a father. This is an artist established in the fucking industry that he might not be hot musically now. Who knows? But he can be hotter again in the future. Like, he still has potential to come back and, you know, impact millions of people, make millions of dollars, and provide jobs for millions of people in his family, people from his neighborhood. He could do a lot of shit. Yeah. So if we glorify this violence and shit, it's only going to keep fueling the fire. Like, I don't think that's just cool. Like, I could care less, bro. You smacking, like, that's not cool. You have fucking security guards. Like, stop it. Yeah. Just stop, man.
Like, you leveled up to that point that you don't have to get into that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, this is why you did it, man.
And if we're going to, like, come at 6ix9ine for it, then we got to come at everyone with that whole idea of, like, oh, he's like, he needs to, like, why is he not security? Why is he not guarding up? Like, why is he going out by himself? If we want to say with everyone, like, DaBaby shouldn't get a pass with that. Like, he needs to protect himself. And I think people need to start, like, just speaking on that. But it definitely sucks in a sense where it's like the energy of the world, like, you could say it's bad luck. But I think it's because he's done so much conflicting things in his life that he brings that energy to him. I genuinely believe in energy, of the, like, in shit. You put that energy out, you get it back. And, like, these fucking things keep stacking up against him, and it's nonstop. It's specifically recently, it's been, like, I think 7 days and all that shit, 3 things back to back. Boom, 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 boom. So, you know, comment down below. How do you guys feel about it? It's a crazy situation with DaBaby. Unfortunate, but, you know, it sucks. Because I'd rather be here talking about him. He has a hot record. Like, that's, like, some positive shit. Yeah. But here we're talking about him fighting again. And the video of him shooting this man, this kid, this teenager in 2018 is now being revealed publicly. It's like, damn, bro. Like, fuck. I don't want to talk about that shit. But it happened. Another legal situation. The man that sold Mac Miller drugs has now been sentenced to 10 years plus. 10 to 11 years in jail.
Good, you deserve to be in jail.
They should put that motherfucker in there for life.
Yeah, that's a little bit.
Yeah.
Because the idea is this, selling drugs, yes, but when you sell drugs laced, you're already selling illegal drugs. But when you sell with, like, actual, like, you're killing people. Anyone's tied to fentanyl, anything you're lacing, you are killing people. Crazy, you are a murderer. I'm sorry. You want to cut it up? You want to cut the drugs up to save money? Bro, you're killing people. Yeah. And if you're dealing with celebrities, I would think you're going to give them a pure drug because they'll probably pay whatever.
Money,
they'll pay whatever. Yeah. Mac probably was going to pay. He's a millionaire.
Yeah.
He's been independent. He had independent runs. He had money. He had hits. He can afford it, but you're going to lace him. And now you fucking killed him. And now we don't have Mac Miller here no more. It's like because of you, bro. So, fuck you. 10 plus years in jail. Surprised they didn't give him more.
Yeah, only 10, bro. Like, that's...
Yeah.
The trial was taking forever, like, or whatever. Like, that's taking a while to get him. But now it's like, damn. That's it? That's all you getting? 10 plus? 10 years?
Bro.
What's the plus for? Because...
I guess because maybe...
good fucking thing.
Yeah, like good behavior. He could probably get less.
Hey, listen, man,
he's gonna get fucking raped in jail. God forbid. Obviously, I don't want to put that energy out in the world, but something's gonna happen bad to him in jail, bro. Catch a Mac Miller fan in jail.
Listen, for you clients that have bought off of that person and maybe you got fucked up and ended up in the hospital and shit like that. This is your time to speak out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Give him those plus years for sure.
Give him the plus years.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You know, I don't want to, you know, fuck that. You're fucking, come on. You're lacing shit with death.
See, I ain't snitching on my weed plug, but damn, you're giving fentanyl, like deadly drugs.
Bro,
like, bro, you gotta go.
That shit fucking,
you need death yourself, bro. They should give him the pill in the hair, bro.
That shit, fuck.
See how it tastes yourself.
That shit's fucking devastating. I hate that shit, man.
It's crazy.
Speaking of legal shit again, A$AP Rocky was arrested recently, but then released on bail, $500,000 bail, because he was allegedly tied to a shooting someone, not killing, but shooting someone in November of 2021 last year. So a couple months ago, And randomly, they brought this up. No one knew about this because remember, he was arrested but overseas for something else, and Trump got him out. Let's get ASAP home. It was a rocky week. ASAP, get it home ASAP. You know, viral. But that was different from this, which I thought was connected. But I'm like, oh no, this is different.
That was a couple years.
Yeah, that was some whole other shit. So I'm like, damn, they're saying he shot someone, whatever the case may be. They literally raided his house. There's videos and footage, you see it online, of them bombarding his house, I think in LA, and like swatting his house and like looking, I guess, for evidence, maybe trying to find his gun still, alleged gun or whatever. So it's crazy, you know, he's out. He's out and about with Rihanna still, like they're shopping, you know, they're living their normal life. Thankfully, he's not still in jail. But it's like, what the fuck is going on? Like, this is a crazy year so far. Like, so much legal shit happening with these fucking, you know, rappers specifically. It's been a rough one. It's been a rough one. These cops are not fucking stopping. These hip-hop police motherfuckers trying to get to it, you know. But that would be horrible. Imagine that. A$AP Rocky in jail. Like, he gets tried and they convict him. And then Rihanna has the baby. Like, what are the odds, bro?
So
Marloon's going to step in as a stepfather? That was the number one joke on Twitter. Everyone was like, I'm ready to be a stepfather. There was like someone who had a shirt that it said like stepfather, blah, blah, blah. Like it was a crazy custom shirt that they made. It was crazy, bro. People are going hard, man, but I can't blame him. It's Rihanna. Yeah. You know, bro. Yeah. But people talking about, like, I don't even get into it. I'm
ready to caress that forehead.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Gotta hit him with that Pusha T laugh. Oh, man. Speaking of Pusha T, brand new Pusha T album. Check out the reaction going up. Damn near, I feel like it's going to hit 100K views. Please run that reaction up. We reacted to it, Marloon, Edwin, and me. Pusha T dropped a new album. It's almost dry. How do you guys feel about it? We saw your reaction. How did you listen to it while you were in Spain?
Yeah, I fucked with it.
You put them Spaniards on?
I put the Spaniards on. Now they like a lot of like pop shit, like fucking
Camila Cabello.
Yeah,
who doesn't like Camila Cabello though? You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
I heard. Is she single now?
Is she?
I hope she is. In my mind, girl. Honestly.
What would you rate it? What would you rate it?
Camila Cabello?
No, the album. Oh. The album. What would you rate? 20 out of 10. 100. Yeah. Where's she at?
Hey. Yeah. Nah, I mean, shit. You got two of the best producers on it.
Yeah.
And then your features is wildin' too. Smooth.
Yeah. Except Uzi for me.
You didn't fuck with that? That's actually one of my favorite songs, the Don Toliver and Lil Uzi.
Don Toliver did his shit, but I don't know.
I kind of fuck.
Uzi started rapping about cotton, picking cotton and picking his boogers. I was like,
I'm gonna have to go back. Like a boogie. I'm gonna have to go back. I'm gonna have to go back.
But I just love like the beats was crazy. So you know, Lil Uzi had his little verse on there, but Don Toliver did his thing on that shit.
I just scraped it off the top. Off the room.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that was a good album.
I saw a few comments where people were like, Marloon just hates Kanye.
Oh no, not a few, a bunch.
He's so biased. This and that. Blah 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 blah. Like, you know what it is? You motherfuckers dick ride hard. And guess what? This is my channel, our channel. I can say whatever the fuck I want.
Facts.
If I don't like his verse, I don't like his verse.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
People want to like to have like one track mind.
Like, I'm giving you my opinion. This is real time shit.
Yeah.
I'm not dick riding. I'm not getting shit off of this. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I want. So, same way you're commenting, Marloon, this, and that. You have your right to your opinion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I respect it. You know what I'm saying?
So now, do you think, who was it? Charlamagne said it was the best Pusha T album ever, like he ever heard, he said?
I was revisiting Pusha T albums.
I don't think Charlamagne's heard his old shit.
Yeah. I was revisiting Pusha T albums this weekend, and I can see that argument. Because the thing is, I do like My Name Is My Name, but there's skippable tracks on it for me. But My Name Is My Name has like crazy tracks like Nostalgia, Pain with Future, even in the beginning of the album with King Push, Numbers on the Board, Ballers. I put Numbers on the Board. Like I love Numbers on the Board. Like it has like so many great tracks. That
40 Acres.
Yeah, 40 Acres. Hold On,
bro.
Hold On with Rick Ross.
Rick Ross.
That you can argue like My Name Is My Name is like his best album. And that was 2014.
In my opinion, that
was 8 years ago.
For me, that's his best album. But then again, like that's when around that time, a little bit before, that's when I got introduced to him. So like that's the first taste I had of him. You know what I'm saying? is that his old stuff. I know a few of his old stuff, and he has like good singles and shit like that. It's crazy, but like for me, that's like that's what it is. Yeah, it's like for example, when people argue, I think this is probably like the best way you can say Call of Duty. What's the best Call of Duty? You feel me? Yeah. Me myself, I'll say Modern Warfare 3 because that's what I started with, and I fucking love that game. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's true. Some people will say Black Ops. Shit like that. It's just
everyone has their opinion.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, it's true. It's true.
It gave me that Daytona vibe too. That new.
Yeah, because the Kanye production. Yeah. I like that. I like it. I like it because of that.
I need to go back to listen to Daytona, man. Yeah. I don't remember it. I honestly don't.
I listen to all his albums basically this weekend.
I think I only have Santeria off of that album.
Santeria. No, but you also remember the song Infrared? Infrared.
I don't remember it.
When he dissed Drake, the ghost. Damn. Fuck.
I'm telling you, bro. I don't remember it.
The lyrics hitting, but Quentin did it. It's like a dark ass beat. Infrared. But he has his moments on that album. I like that album a lot. I can say that. To me, that's probably his best album because it's most like cohesive. Like there's no really skips for me. Because we're talking about the whole album.
Tracks,
that's the thing. So, but he doesn't give you the option. So
that's kind of like a cheat code.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Like, why don't instead of giving me 20, and then 7 of them are good, and
he gave you 12,
13, even 12. 12 is perfect.
3 were singles.
But then it's like, bro, instead of giving me 20 and like half of them shit's a straight bullshit, give me that 12-pack. That's your best shit right there. Yeah. And I'll replay. I'll keep replaying it.
100%.
That do you let it?
Speaking of Pusha T, during his Breakfast Club interview for the rollout of this album, he responded back to Drake's leaked diss by Jack Harlow.
Harlow, he's taking shots at you. Do you let it slide or do you respond?
Man, you know what? I think. Like, I even heard that. And it sounds old to me. Mm-hmm. Like
that's what I'm saying, bro.
He's saying it sound old.
That's what I'm saying.
He's trying to low-key, I would say kind of even sub Drake. Not sub him, but like, downplay him in a sense. Hold up, this shit's acting, but.
Downplay? Nah, man. I'm telling you, bro, that's like
because to me, it didn't sound old. To me, it didn't sound old. But when he says it sound old, he's kind of trying to say, like, it's weak. You know what I'm saying? Because he's like, if that shit was new, you should be going harder. Because listen.
Like, I even heard that. And it sounds old to me. Mm-hmm. Like, the flows sound old. Like, it don't sound like. And then it's like, even what is considered like the shots is like, bro, after what I've done, like,
middleman.
Like, the middleman talk and all that type of talk, that's not scathing for me. Like, I'm here to, like, burn down everything.
So it's more like a subliminal.
Yeah, it's like, and it's subliminal. It's like, bro, I'm not subliminal with nobody today. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not doing that.
So you ignore it, or do you?
Yeah. I don't. I mean, I honestly feel like, and from the sound of it, it just sounded old to me. Gotcha. Like, it's not like fresh.
Now, as a lyricist, do you?
Arlo, he's taking shots
My
at
thing
you.
is, I think it's new because the thing is this.
I don't think it's new.
No, bro, but listen to this. Drake and Jack Harlow just became friends.
I know.
Like a month ago.
I know, yeah.
They just met a month ago, and this is a Jack Harlow Drake song. So unless Drake fucking plopped the old verse on it, it has to be new. And it's unmastered, so it's going to sound like it's a leak, right? Yeah. And this might not even come out because Jack Harlow's album, I think, is next week. Future's this week. So by next week, we shall know.
I don't think it's going to come out.
Do you want to start another beef, like another feud? Like,
that'd be great.
I'm shocked this motherfucker said anything. Yeah. I thought he was going to be like, I don't want to talk about it, whatever, or just laugh.
It'll be great promo. I'll tell you that.
Well, I know Pusha T's, like, it feels like he's saying, like, yo, if you really going to start this, like, just
let's
say
start
my
it
name.
No,
like,
it's just Pusha T's ready.
Like,
you know
tell me straight up.
He wants all the smoke.
Yeah. Tell me straight up, or don't just say this.
Who wouldn't want to beef with one of the biggest artists? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. People were talking about online how this album's estimated to sell 55K, but the last one, during the beef and stuff, Daytona sold 75K, damn near 100K. So his sales aren't that upright. But he's an artist that it doesn't matter. Like, his sales don't matter. This album leaked also, like, a whole week. People were bumping it leaked. Yeah. But it's just, you know, people's perspective online where it's like, we said in the past, where, like, obviously his biggest moment of his career was during the Drake beef because that's when his name became more of a household name. People knew him because it's Drake. Yeah. Anything attached to Drake becomes notable. Mm-hmm. You know, there's girls to this day nail polishing OVO on their fucking nails. Like, people, it's like he's a brand. Like, it's Drake. So you can't argue that. doesn't mean that he's not good. Like we love Pusha T. Like we already said it. In my opinion, in Marloon's opinion, we said it. This is the best album this year so far.
Yes.
And the more I play it, the more better it gets.
Yeah.
So hopefully, Future, Jack, Kendrick, you motherfuckers better come with some heat, because this album Pusha T wasn't 10 out of 10 for me, but it was great.
Yeah.
It was 8.5.
I still think Kendrick going.
Hopefully, man.
I already got your opinion, and we know what what you were saying.
Listen.
I think Kendrick's still gonna do his shit.
Some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Even with the fits.
Let's talk about it then right away. Let me put up a photo. This is my hot take. Cap of the week. Hot take of the week. I think if we're going just based off this photo of Kendrick Lamar's outfit with Baby Keem, I think he popped out at Baby Keem's performance at Coachella.
I'm surprised you're judging him hard, man, because you like dressing wild like this.
Not like this, though.
You like dressing loud.
Listen,
you do like Gunna's fits.
This is not loud.
What I'm saying. Gunna's done weird shit like this, bro.
Nah, listen, Gunna has more swag than this. What is this?
Me myself, I don't fuck with cowboy boots. I hate them. Right?
I'm just wild.
Listen, nothing against if you like them and shit like that, cool. My dad wears them everywhere. I don't like them, right? Take away the boots and you fuck with the fit.
Nah, take away the hat. What is this, Mrs. Debbie Annie? Is he selling oatmeal cookies? I
like the hat.
He's selling oatmeal cookies with his hat on.
And I would buy them.
Not with the boots, though.
Listen,
not with the boots. Come at me barefoot if you want.
Yeah. Major artists, every time they drop their studio albums, they have a persona. Tyler, Creator, I'm literally staring at a poster of his persona recently with Call Me If You Get Lost, where it was a guy who travels and like he wears eccentric colors and different type of vibes, different type of hats, right? Every time he drops an album, Kanye West does it. Drake does it, basically, kind of. Kendrick specifically has done it, right? Last time around, we got it with the Damn, where it was the braids and more of a clean look, and he played where his style more, where he looked more appealing than ever. He had brand names, and he was swagged up. J. Cole now with the brand name swagged up. Now we have Kendrick hiding his head for like 5 years since whenever we got the last album, he's been hiding his head. We don't know what his hairstyle basically is. His changes here and there. People are saying it could be braids. It's not. He's kind of hides his face. Now he's showing his face more, and there hasn't been like a post of him. It's been usually fans, someone at the gym, they see him. Now this is the first official post. I think it was on the PG Lang account by him, basically, a post by him, and it's him with these goddamn ugly-ass boots and his goddamn ugly-ass hat and his oversized-ass jacket. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I hope that this doesn't mean that this is going to be like the persona. Is this Mr. Morale? This looks like Mr. Big Stepper. Like, if anything, like, that could be it. That's the Big Steppers.
Oh, he definitely big stepping with them boots.
And lemon pepper stepping.
Right? But it's like, I don't want top of the morning. This looks like top of the morning. I don't want that shit, man. Not an album of it.
Them boots look like a Supreme collab.
Yo.
Listen, I don't want.
What if he's bald under that?
That's what I was going to say. I was like, maybe my boy's losing hair.
Yo, listen, this is all jokes, obviously, at the end of the day. If you guys watch the early TDE, the early TDE clips and stuff, this is how they would joke. Black hippie, they would make fun of each other and shit. It's brotherly banter.
Yeah.
We love Kendrick Lamar here. Arguably the best to ever fucking say a word on a microphone. So it's obviously jokes, but we're going to joke with him because, at least me, because I don't give a fuck. I saw this outfit, I immediately said, damn, this album's going to suck.
You did say that.
Because I'm like, what the fuck? There's no rollout. There's no single. But we have this horrible outfit. And it's like, now we just got to connect this outfit to that title? What the fuck is going on?
This is the thing. Is like, you think it's bad because of the
that
person,
shit's awful.
Because of the person that he is. If Tyler, the creator, would have done that shit, you would have loved it.
Nah, no. Gunna,
yes, you would have.
Gunna got to put that shit
If
on.
Gunna would have done that shit, you would have loved it.
You would have had the same fit.
Yes, you would have.
You would have had the same fit on next.
It doesn't match.
Look at Tyler, Creator's last shit. Motherfucker had a blonde bob haircut wig with a pink suit. You tell me that shit's fire?
It is.
No, it's not.
Because that's like a full character.
No, it's not, bro.
This is like a half-ass character.
You got Kanye walking around with some tractor boots on. Them shits go up to his fucking thighs.
I kind of fuck with him.
You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about?
Listen.
Nah.
I give some people benefit of the doubt.
You hate him, bro.
Because I think everyone wears what Kanye wears. No one's going to wear this shit.
Wear what he wears.
Not us. But you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is like,
I'd wear that hat. I'd wear that hat.
I might slap it off your head. I'm sorry. That's an awful hat, bro. I think he made this shit by hand.
Huh? Bullshit.
I think he made that hat by hand.
I like the fact with the little neck shit and shit.
If he would have untied it, it would have been smooth.
No, but maybe that's just like a little scarf. That's a bandana.
Look at
that. I don't think that's part of the hat. No. But you was fucking with Rocky with the babushka. You see what I'm talking about?
I'd rather get a babushka than a bucket babushka. This is some bullshit.
That shit looks like
he's selling cupcakes.
No. I'm buying
and I'm not buying.
I'm buying it. You know what? You might be hating. Maybe his child made that shit for him, and you're hating on it.
If that's the case, it still sucks. I'm sorry. God bless his children and his family.
Until you scroll down though. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Cut off the boots. Cut off the boots.
No, we can't cut them off. I'm trying to make them bigger, and I fucking can't.
Cut off the boots. No,
you can't escape these boots.
Just scroll up, nigga. Fuck.
Damn, the boots got
you
the
see?
LA
it's a mess everywhere, top and bottom. Get that shit tailored. You're a fucking millionaire.
Nah, come on, man.
It's jokes. It's jokes.
Nah,
but
crazy,
yeah, man, I can't wait for that album. I'm itching like a fucking crack addict. It's fucking 14 days away, basically.
Oof.
It's coming, bitch.
Oof.
Fuck. But this outfit's not it. Speaking of not it,
what a hater.
Some people are, and speaking of haters, some people are hating on the new Travis Scott. He dropped his first feature, his first verse, his first anything ever since the Astroworld Festival. It's a Southside track with Future and Mr. Astroworld, Travis Scott. Travis Scott does the hook twice, and he also does like 2 verses. So and he does like an outro.
Yeah.
So it's basically a Travis Scott song.
Right.
But I didn't like it.
Hell no.
I didn't like it.
Fuck no.
I was like, it's like it's a solid effort, but it's like it makes sense that it's not his song.
The hook,
it's Southside song.
Ruins the whole song.
Yeah, man.
That bullshit. What the fuck is he saying?
Hold that heat, some shit. Hold the heat.
Some bullshit. Horrible.
Yeah, man. And people with the Travis Scott stands, open up your ears. You know he could put his best foot forward. This is not his best foot forward. This is why it's not his album. It's Southside. Southside's a producer, so he produced this track. He's dropping a producer album. Southside not a rapper. He's not even rapping on it. Yeah. He just made the beat, and he's in the video, and he has the dope aesthetic. Like he's a cool guy. Yeah, like a DJ Khaled type of vibe, but it's Southside's album. And it's like a major favorite for Southside. Like, they probably are close. They're cool because his first song, it can't get bigger than, coincidentally, Travis Scott's first song since Astroworld. It's like, that's dope. And he did the video. It's like, you know, they must have like a dope connection and relationship there. So shout out to that. But hopefully we do get a actual rollout with Travis music. And this is just obviously some Lucy shit type of shit. Yeah. This is not Utopia. Old, this is none of that. This is not that, guys.
Hell no.
You know, speaking of new music, this Friday, Future's dropping his album. It's called I Never Liked You. The cover art is him sitting down with the fucking, I'm going to put it right here if you're watching on YouTube.
I think this is going to be an album for the men.
Right, this is really Future's bag right here.
Yeah. Toxic masculinity at an all-time high.
Futurelations, bro.
Futurelations. It looks like to me a photo from like his GQ photo shoot that he did recently with Elliott Wilson, where they called him the best rapper alive or whatever. Arguable, he's not, but you know, it's a hot take to make people watch the interview and click on the magazine.
Yeah.
But this looks like the same type of outfit vibes.
You see, look, he got a little scarf bandana too. That's just kind of, it's gonna be a wave.
Not Kendrick's though. Shit looks bad. But this outfit's fire, and it's like, but the thing is, if this album's bad, people are gonna use it as a meme. We're sleeping, bitch. We're sleeping. This is how the album. This album makes me sleep, just like the cover art. So this shit better be heat. We don't have no singles, but we do have the Valentine's Day.
I was gonna say that
if it's on the album.
We saw how he got in that bag with the Valentine with the worst day shit.
Yeah,
so it's like,
I fuck with that song.
Hell yeah.
I don't think it was too successful compared to his previous like singles.
Nah, but that's just gonna be a Valentine's anthem.
Yeah. Come next time February again. They're probably gonna play it.
Mariah Carey got the Christmas shit. He got Valentine's.
That's gonna be the Valentine's Day.
So I can't wait. I can't wait for this. We're gonna talk about it next week when it drops. Hopefully, it doesn't let us down. That's the major release this week. It's a major release couple months because him, Jack Harlow, Kendrick. We already got Pusha T, crazy back-to-back 4 blockbuster rollout album drops. So exciting year for music so far. But moving on to TV show updates. We got some fans DMing us talking about the shows. So if you guys watch them, definitely share your opinions on it. Comment down below. Snowfall, the season finale of Snowfall aired. Horrible season. The finale was decent, but the season, for those who don't know, is a drug dealer show, etc. But then they randomly included tigers. There was random moments, hallucination episode where like they did LSD accidentally or some shit, and they got high and they saw. It was weird. So I didn't like this season at all. Critically, people are saying the same thing. Horrible season. to the point that it's loosely based on, you guys know Rick Ross, the real Rick Ross, Freeway Rick Ross, that Rick Ross took his name after. There's like a real life Rick Ross.
Is that a white boy, no? Something like that?
No, it's a black guy that Snowfall, the show's based off of. So they basically stole his life story and made a show based off of it, right? And the story is basically just one of the biggest drug dealers in the history of L.A. He became big because he got tied into the CIA. So the government gave him drugs, sold him drugs for him to basically tarnish his own community. Out, yeah. So it's like the Ronald Reagan era and like that whole, you know, crack. The government was tied into the crack. That proves it. Like they were the reason that this crack epidemic basically started, because the government was fucking up our communities. So it's like a deep conspiracy level, but it's proven, but here and there. But this show's basically, they're reinterpreting this story, but the season was bad. But I think he's coming on board now. He's reaching a consensus with the team, the Freeway Rick Ross, the real Rick Ross in real life. So now in their final season, season 6, he's gonna help them write it or something. So hopefully that happens, because they need some fucking saving right now. It's really bad. Winning Time, a new show on HBO Max. It's like a LA Lakers show. Phenomenal show. I don't know if you watched it. You got to watch it, especially because you like basketball. You got to watch that show. They're on episode 8 right now. Phenomenal show. I love that show, HBO Max. The season's been incredible so far. I finished Severance. I talked about it when we spoke about Backrooms. There's a show on Apple TV. Season 1's out right now by Ben Stiller. He created the show. It's critically acclaimed, being nominated for award show, TV show of the year. Severance, season 1 out right now. Phenomenal season. I loved it. Atlanta, specifically, we have people DMing us about Atlanta. Season 4 has started for Childish Gambino's show, Donald Glover's show, Atlanta on FX. So far, the season's crazy. Controversial episodes, a lot of deep, like, you got to process it type of episodes. It's not really based on the storyline no more. He kind of throws in random episodes about, like, culture and, like, people stealing culture. Like, there was an episode recently, 2 episodes ago, where it was about, what's it called when, the idea of people getting money back, like, from slavery times, like, people getting repaid. Like, if your family was slave owners, yeah, like, there's a word for it, though. I forgot what it's called. Fuck. But that whole concept, and, like, that really happening in real life, almost like a Black Mirror episode. And they're like, what the fuck? This is Atlanta? Like, this has nothing to do with the show, but it's still dope. So it's controversial. People are not liking it for that, but I love it. I think it's really dope. Season 1 of Abbott Elementary. Abbott Elementary officially over. They're getting renewed for a season 2. That's going to be entertaining to watch. People are saying it's better than The Office. Suck my dick. It is not. I hate Black Twitter sometimes because they want to ride with the, you know, it's black and it's dope. And I'm all for it. But when it's actually dope. Abbott Elementary is not better than The Office. We got to stop that narrative. Because how can I even... If The Office didn't exist, there wouldn't be Abbott Elementary. So why would you say, like... That's impossible, bro.
And 1 season down, that's...
No, man. My fucking ringtone's The Office. Like, I was watching The Office last night, almost crying. I was like, I love The Office, bro. It's too good. Like, you can't... That shit's too good. I'm sorry. So, Abbott Elementary's good, but not better than The Office. Doctor Strange, the next Marvel movie is releasing in a couple days. We might all go. We should. Did you guys watch? We watched Spider-Man. No? What did we go watch? Batman. But you were busy, right?
I didn't. Yeah, y'all watched Batman.
But did you watch Spider-Man at all? The new one? Damn. Did you watch it all?
I watched it. Yeah.
Because if you watch it at the end,
you
see where this new Doctor Strange movie is at now. So you might have to watch it soon. The new Spider-Man, and we could go watch the new Doctor Strange movie because it's gonna be crazy. It's basically Doctor Strange 2. I think multi-universe, whatever it's called, multiverse some crazy ass title. I just call it Doctor Strange 2. I'm excited for that because Marvel doesn't miss when it comes to movies for me. They've been on a fucking roll.
Did y'all talk about the Moon Knight? Did y'all talk about
Moon Knight? New show, Marvel show on Disney Plus. Season 1 airing right now. I think they're on episode 4. I think they're 3. Well, 4 this week. No, maybe.
Oh,
no.
Is it dropping this week? 4?
Yeah, Wednesday. Every Wednesday they drop new episode. Have you been watching it?
I watched all 3.
It's crazy.
When I was in Spain, yeah, bro. I was actually fired. Like,
it's crazy, bro. It's a crazy show. I like the actor.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Isaac Cruz, I think it is.
The way he was able to...
I think Isaac Cruz a boxer.
He was able to switch. He was like 2 people in one, bro. Like, it was kind of ridiculous how he switched.
No, he killed that shit.
Like, out of nowhere. He was scared and shit, and the other dude's fucking heroic.
Yeah, like when he talks to a mirror, crazy. It's like his other version of him. Yeah. It's almost like a double personality is crazy. The acting is phenomenal because it's hard to do, and they've been killing it with it. It's like almost scary. Some episodes like they go crazy with it. Like
you see a lot of killing, you see more blood. Yeah, compared to other Marvel stuff.
Bro, Marvel doesn't miss. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Marvel does not miss. It's crazy. Their shows, their movies, fucking on fire. They don't stop. Sports update. Actual live update when it comes to the NBA. Yes, the playoffs have started. This is the first time I think we're talking about the playoffs officially on the podcast, so get used to it because the playoffs are here, baby. Round 1, and the first team to go on to round 2 is New England's own Boston Celtics. They just sweeped about 30 minutes ago the Brooklyn Nets, which I had top of the year winning the fucking championship. Look what the fuck happened. Kyrie Irving said, KD, come here. Everyone, let's have a party. Look what the fuck happened.
Big brooms.
James Harden, come here. James Harden left. Yeah. We got Ben Simmons now. Ben Simmons nowhere to be found, acting like a bitch. His back hurts. He was supposed to come back tonight. Oh, my back. Bro, you've been on the sidelines dressed like a clown. Like, you've been wearing the craziest drip, clapping, dancing. You were healthy. We didn't know it was like an injury. We thought it was just mental health. That's what it's been. He took a break. And now, the biggest game, Game 4, where they could lose it all or put up a fighting opportunity chance to keep going, right? Ben Simmons out again. Mm-hmm. So, obviously, they were going to lose. I thought maybe they might pull a fucking miracle. Kyrie might get in his bag. KD's going to be KD. But now you have the narrative of Jason Tatum from the Boston Celtics. People are saying that he's better than KD.
Shit.
He's good as fuck, bro, but he's not better than KD. He's not better than KD. I think, come on. This year he is.
1v1 wise, maybe not, but I mean, and that's a...
Because they played each other. Got to win some rings.
They played each other too. But see, KD went to the Warriors to win that ring. It wasn't how LeBron was, around. LeBron had his own team around, stuff like that. KD went to the Warriors where they already had that team.
If Jason Tatum takes the Celtics to the finals this year, he don't even got to win it. I would say if he just takes them to the finals and like they don't get swept, like they at least win one game, you can argue, okay, Jason Tatum might be top 5 in the league, like
right for sure.
And maybe who knows in history, whatever, top 10, whatever, his legacy is going to be defined with this going forward. But I don't know. I think it was just bad coaching. Steve Nash sucks. They're gonna fire him. He's gonna be fired. Steve Nash, for those who don't know, he played in the NBA, retired. Now he's a coach. I think this was his first year ever coaching. Because I think the Nets had a different coach last year. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. So it's like, that was another thing. Like, Kyrie wanted that. Like, yo, let's have Steve Nash. Nope. What the fuck is going on? It's a whole mess. Like, this season is like they wasted it. I was already pissed with the Lakers because they didn't even fucking make it to the playoffs. But I'm like, fuck it. The Brooklyn Nets are there. I fuck with them. What the sweep? Nope. The first team to get swept. It's like everyone's so like shocked, like it's crazy. And the Celtics have been going crazy, but I thought they would lose at least one, let alone get swept 4 games in a fucking row. This is embarrassing for the fucking Brooklyn Nets. And I think tonight was in their hometown. I think they were in Brooklyn tonight.
Yeah, they were in Brooklyn.
So it was like, damn, bro, like this is bad. Last game they had mass celebrities in the crowd, and people were like, how the fuck are you gonna lose in front of Mary J. Blige? Like, mad beautiful woman. It's like, how the fuck are you losing? Like, you guys are Mary J. Blige was literally screaming at Kyrie, step it up. Yeah. And Kyrie got fined, I think $50K or something for like going like this, giving a middle finger to like a fan in Boston. So I was like, yo, if he does that shit to Mary J. Blige, he's gonna have to retire. Because there's no coming back from that. Bro, you're gonna get canceled. You can't give the finger to Mary J. Blige. You gotta let her say whatever the fuck she wants to say to you. Just take it. That's it. But it's been crazy, like, this whole situation, because like I do like it how the underdogs are rising to the top. It's entertaining to see, but you can argue is like there's a shift in the league right now. Like the megastars and shit, like they're not really here. Like what team has like Chris Paul is arguable, right? But even the Suns are gonna lose because Devin Booker's injured now, so they don't even have Devin Booker. Joel Embiid, arguable MVP of the season, injured again, out for the no. I think he's playing tonight, but they're saying that he's going to play through the injury. His right thumb got fractured. He might need surgery, but they're saying that he's going to play through the playoffs and then get surgery after. Guess what? Horrible idea. Yeah. What the fuck? Why not get surgery?
Just do it now, yeah.
Do it now, because randomly he might get injured one of these games, and now he's gonna fucking have to leave. Like, it might be fucked up, especially if they hit his hand, a dirty play on purpose. They might hit his hand on purpose because they know his fucking right thumb's fucked up, right? They might pull a fast one on him, and it's just crazy, man. So that's basically the summary for the NBA playoffs right now. Yeah, it's crazy. That literally happened right now. I was hoping that they would have fucking won tonight because I was not gonna watch the game because we're here recording. So I'm like, I can't watch the game. But I was like, fuck. At least we get to watch the next game. But it's like, bye, Brooklyn. That series over. So who do you got for the championship?
Shit. I mean, there's still teams like, I mean, the Celtics, of course, my favorite team. So I'm going to go with them. But there's teams that's still in the East, like the Bucks. You know, Giannis is
But they don't got Chris Middleton.
Yeah, he got injured. But they just beat the Heat by like 20 points. So it was nothing still, you know. And, I mean, it'll probably be a good series, though, with the Bucks and Celtics. But from that, it's either them two on the East and on the West. I don't know, really. Like, that shit.
Is Jazz is on the West, right?
They're
Jazz and Memphis?
Yeah. Or is Utah? I think Utah. Yeah.
I probably got, I'm going to try. I'll say Memphis and Celtics for the finals.
Yeah.
That's me.
The fucking.
I wanted the Suns, but then D-Book got hurt.
Yeah.
It's crazy,
man. Pelicans, I don't see them fucking.
The Pelicans going crazy, though.
Yeah.
Last night was crazy.
It's a sleeper team, yeah.
They could be them. They're the sleeper team. I got Memphis. If Memphis doesn't make it, I'm gonna give it to the Pelicans. It's so crazy how New Orleans is on the West Coast. Why are they a West team? Why is New Orleans a West team?
They probably just fall on that like.
But isn't Louisiana on the East Coast? It's on the South, but is it on the East Coast? I never understood that shit, bro.
Shit, it's a little.
No one talks about that shit. They just like, oh, they're the West Coast.
We need to even out the teams. They're in the middle. Just give it to the West.
That shit's not accurate to me, though. I'm sorry. Biggest news, though, of the day, it's the end of the day, it's in the podcast. Elon Musk is officially the owner of Twitter.
Damn.
He has purchased it for $44 billion. That is the deal, the final deal, $44 billion. Guess what? That's 44 more fucking dollars than I have. I'll tell you that much. I told him, I sent them a DM to the Twitter account. I was like, yo, I got 1K. Niggas never left me on red. What type of shit is this? I don't got $44 fucking billion.
Bro, that's crazy.
Bro, let me hold a couple thousand.
Bro, that's it. 20,000. That's it, bro. $44 billion.
I don't want to get too liberal with it, but it's like, they do say like LA, I talked to Sudi about this, like they say LA poverty could get fixed with like $800 million. So it's like, why not put some money over there? But it's like, I guess, I don't know. He's not from LA. It's like,
I mean,
I just rather see the money go to other things. It's just weird. Like, people have so much money, like they could just do whatever the fuck they want.
He said too, like with one of his power plants, you could power up the whole United States for dumb cheap.
Yeah, that's the thing. So it's like he does have other things. Like Tesla itself is like they're helping the ecosystem.
It's not like he's gonna say no if like the government went to be like, yo, like, I feel like he would be okay with it. Just,
what?
Like with the whole power plant shit, you know?
Yeah.
The government ain't gonna seek that.
Yeah, nah, because
they want to keep
oil,
fucking us.
Gas.
They want to keep fucking
shit.
us. It's that simple.
But it's like, damn, bro. Like, I mean, I understand you could buy like social networks and shit, stuff that actually has a value on it. But like, fuck, bro.
That's such a big flex.
It's a flex, man.
That's a flex.
It's a very flex.
He's like.
It's a major moment.
I offered them what I offered them. If they say no, I'm taking away my shares, or I'm backing away.
He was still on that.
Boom.
It's a major moment.
Guess what, bro? It's yours.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
We're watching history. We're watching history before our eyes, and people don't understand. Like, this was a publicly shared company. I have shares of Twitter right now.
You had.
They're going up.
You had
it.
But
they're going up.
Not that I had it, but Marloon is alluding to is the idea.
You're getting kicked out.
Yeah, because Elon bought it now, so it's gonna be a private. It's gonna be private. He's gonna do whatever the fuck he wants. He could be the sole owner. He said last week in an interview, I spoke to Marloon about this, that he wanted 2,000 shareholders, like the majority shareholders, to like be now a part of like the board or whatever. That's 2,000 out of probably millions of people that have stock in Twitter, right?
Yeah.
But that was what he said last week. His idea might change now. He could do what the fuck he wants, right? One of the plans, let's actually read it, because I did like what he did say. I'm not going to lie to you when it comes to the idea of his actual rollout for this. He said in a public message that he said online, free speech is the bedrock of a functioning democracy, and Twitter is the digital town square where What? And Twitter is a digital town square where matters vital to the future of the humanity are debated. Oh, like a town square?
Or matters are vital.
Like the old school term? He means like a town square where people used to meet.
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
Like people with the thing would read it. Here, this is what's going on.
Hear ye, hear
okay, I didn't get it at first. I'm like, town square?
Yeah.
So it was
everybody's on Twitter, yeah.
But I get it. Okay, so the town square where matters vital to the future of humanity are debated. Okay. I agree with that. Digital, because Twitter, if you go on it, when you're about to tweet, what does it say? What's on your mind? That's literally what it says when you're about to tweet. What's on your mind?
For real?
Yeah. So everything is just people, what's on your mind? Since the creation of it, but people don't notice that. Like it literally says what's on your mind. Then you start typing and then what's on your mind disappears because you're typing. It takes away the text. So everything is just people, what's on their mind in that moment. People get canceled for it, whatever. I hate cancel culture. But we have to realize the freedom of speech has to be implored. So Obama said it, though. A lot of people on the Democratic side and some people politically in general are debating it where it's like freedom of speech matters, but publicly. But if these companies, they're owned by people, it's not necessarily freedom of speech. They can take you down. And it's true. If they want to delete our Twitter like they did, they could. Yeah. They want to delete our Instagram, fucking Instagram. They fucking did it. So they could. That happens. It happens to us. So imagine a major scale. They took Trump away. But at the same time, it sucks because it's like, because of someone's opinion, you're going to, like, why are we, if someone's obviously like, I'm planting a bomb and I'm going to explode the city tonight, like on some terrorist shit, it's like, wait a minute, take them down. Yeah. Why the fuck do they have a platform? That's illogical, it's evil. But if it's like someone just saying an opinion, like, even an opinion about the platform, fuck Twitter, blah, 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 or coronavirus, all these things, why is it becoming up to the point that you have to get your account getting taken down or suspended at least? Yeah. That sucks. So now he's basically going against that, and there's power in that because at the same time you see like, damn, Twitter has the power to do that, and it becomes a topic of conversation. This is the town square, I guess he's saying, of digital world. This is where people, their opinion matters on here only, or like the most here than anywhere else, because it's just words. Instagram, you can put a caption, but it's really photos. Facebook, the same thing, is really, you can do words, but Twitter is like, the idea of it is words. Words go more viral on Twitter than like a video, because random tweets, you see it all the time, like a random viral tweet about some funny shit, some deep shit, is like words. You know, it goes viral all the time. So that's the power of Twitter. So I agree with that. He says, Twitter has tremendous potential. I look forward to working with the company and the community of its users to unlock it. So this is interesting. You know, he also had another plan. Let me see. I want to get it to read it right here for you guys. Give me 1 second. Because he had an actual plan. Okay, right here. My bad. Sorry to cut you off. He says, also, I want to make Twitter better than ever by enhancing the product with new features, making the algorithms open source to increase trust, defeating the spam bots, and authenticating all humans. That sounds crazy. Authenticating all humans. He sounds like a robot himself. Twitter has tremendous potential. I look forward. Okay, then he says what I said. Damn, that article skipped that shit, the most important part. I want to make Twitter better than ever by enhancing the product with new features, making the algorithm open source to increase trust, deleting spam, and authenticating humans on Twitter. I'm all for that. I hate spams. People comment these spam comments, especially on Instagram. Yeah. Like, that's just annoying. And it gets to differentiate people from reality and the spam shit. Because there's a lot of case scenarios where people pay for companies to spam like something. Labels do it for artists. That shit happens. The same way people can pay for fake views, people pay for fake comments. People pay for fake feedback. So now this is going to separate the big boys from the fake little wannabe big boys. Like, this is going to be the real deal. You know, at least that's what he's saying. Now, what will happen? Am I personally scared of anything happening? I don't know. If you don't use Twitter or whatever, it's going to be hard to kind of understand. Like, oh, it doesn't matter. But what I do think it will matter is, like, if he does something where it's, like, against this. If he doesn't live up to his word and he becomes kind of more conservative and controlling, which I doubt he will because he doesn't seem like that type of guy, but he can. Yeah. He can do what the fuck he wants. He owns it. You know what it is to own it? So, and he tweeted, I think, in 2017, jokingly, like, I just might buy it. LOL, some shit like that. 5 years later, boom, he buys it. And I think he has to pay cash. He offered a cash.
Dang.
$44 billion cash. Who the fuck has $44 billion cash?
Said no taxes, no nothing. It's cash.
Not even fucking El Chapo. Like what? $44 billion. Look up how much money did El Chapo have. Look up on your phone real quick.
It's not even.
He was rich, but it wasn't 44 billion, right?
No.
No, was it even? It definitely was in the billions, though. Nigga, he was a billionaire. Obviously not reported because it's illegal money.
I mean, just roughly a bill.
Roughly $1 billion.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro. People don't have $44 billion. What banks are making these decisions? Does he have his money overseas?
To have it cash, bro. Like, you'll have stocks and shit. You'll have everywhere.
Hold a couple thousand, bro.
Saying buying Twitter when we need 1,000.
Trust me, I will give you that money back. Honestly, I'll give you that money back in 1 or 3 months. Let me hold $2,000 and I'll give you that money back in 1 or 3 months.
Listen,
I'm telling you right now,
guys. Marloon sells drugs.
That's the next El Chapo right there. Yeah.
He's the Rhode Island El Chapo. El Marlo.
El Marlo.
Listen, it's crazy, man. This shit just makes me feel poorer and poorer. Like, niggas gotta grind. This is crazy. This is sad. This is crazy, man. It's crazy. And he has, like, what, $250 billion? But it's not like he has that cash. Or at least I thought. I didn't think he had $44 billion cash. I thought it's like, obviously, net worth means assets and things that they own. But I guess, obviously, now he owns Twitter. So now $44 billion, if the stock price goes up and shit, it could be, you know, increasing his net worth because it's a valuable asset. But people are looking at it. He said it himself, though, last week in an interview where it's like he's not looking at it for a financial gain. He wants to just improve it, right? And it's not a financial gain, especially if he doesn't keep it public. If he makes it private, then there's less investors. You know, there's less stock market affecting. I don't know, because he affects everything. Like, he talks about Dogecoin, and it blows up. He talks about Tesla, it blows up. Right now, Tesla and Dogecoin are going up because of this announcement. So I bought more Dogecoin. I'm like, let me buy more because
my Dogecoin is blowing up.
It's going up. So I was like, damn, because he's attached to these things, right? But now with Twitter, it's like the stock doesn't know where to go because they don't know, is he going to cut us off? Is he going to keep it public? He said it before, he wants to make it private. This is all fresh news, guys. It just happened today. So this is April 25th, Monday, when it actually got announced. So we shall see what the fuck happens. You know, isn't it crazy, though? Think about it, guys. The idea that someone can just do that. Because one thing is, like, we like I've passed by buildings and shit, or like if someone treats you wrong, like, don't worry, I'll fucking buy this whole place one day. Yeah. But to buy just Twitter and, like, cash? Yeah, 44 billion to overpay because it was valued $30 billion. Oh no, not $30 billion. My mistake. I'll take that back. It was valued at $30 per share. He paid, I think, at $54 per share. Currently, the share was like $40 per share. So he basically damn near paid double the valuation. So, and it was evaluated lower than what it's at right now because people were saying it's not a good company. Like, it's take your money out of Twitter. Basically, it's going downhill. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just saying what the fuck they're saying, right? But then he overpaid for it. So it's like he wanted to secure it. Like, I'm going to get this shit. And I'm not going to underpay you guys. He could have. He could have been like, you guys ain't worth this. Like, here's 30 or here's a $30 per share and take my money and go because no one else is going to buy this. I'm going to buy it. Yeah. He overpaid because he can because it's nothing for him. Think about it. What percentage of $250 billion is that? That's just average of 50. That's 1/5 of his net worth. 1/5. Yeah. You know, that's nothing.
That's crazy.
People spend half of their net worth monthly sometimes on grocery, depending on how you make money. Some people, you know, obviously, you know what I'm talking about. Let's say average family makes $30K a year. You know, so $30K, well, let's say $50K to be, because I don't want to do fucking math. $50K, 1/5 of $50K is $10K. So someone makes $50K a year, you're like, oh, let me put $10K. People do that with a car. Let me buy a car. His version of buying a car, per se, or paying a down payment on a house is buying Twitter.
Buying Twitter.
And now, guess what? Someone pointed out to me. He gets to see everyone's DMs. So he gets to see the rich people's DMs, like everyone's DMs.
It's true.
Fucking doesn't know Jeff Bezos, one of his competitor peer billionaires, he gets to see his DMs. This is crazy. Because he has access to all privacy data, information, everything. So I'm pretty sure a lot of these rich motherfuckers might delete their Twitter. Oh, shit. Elon? Oh, shit. Especially if they already have issues with Tesla. Oh, shit. Let me get my money out of Twitter.
No, but wouldn't he get fucked, though? Because that's an invasion of privacy and shit. Like, you can't really...
Technically, but it's like...
I don't think Elon cares enough for this.
He can see it,
exactly.
but like, he can't do nothing with it.
Exactly.
Elon is...
But subliminally...
Elon's this identity, bro, that this motherfucker's like... I don't know. The way that I see him is like...
He don't give a fuck about nothing.
Yeah.
He's having threesomes with Amber Heard and shit. He really don't give a fuck about
He got money, bro.
He got money like...
that motherfucker, bro.
He be chilling with Kanye, The Game, Whack 100 randomly.
Movies and shit. All that.
That's random, bro.
Damn.
Man, this is a crazy day in history, Ran. Elon Musk, owner of Twitter. We shall see what happens to Twitter within the next 24 hours, let alone the next 7 days when we talk to you guys again on the Cap podcast. Comment down below, how do you guys feel about specifically that situation with Elon and Twitter? And the entire podcast, there we have it. Cap, episode 28. Any last notes or tidbits today, guys? Closing statements?
Hope y'all enjoyed today's episode. You know, if you have anything to say, just let us know. We'll talk merch too. Fire sweaters and stuff. Shirts.
Nice plug, bro.
You know, go buy the merch, man.
Nice plug.
And yeah, thank you for watching.
Podcast merch coming soon. I'm gonna talk to you guys about it.
Yeah, that too. I guess I just want to say, if you're bothered by what I say, I like to pick on people, bro. Honestly, because like I just want you to know I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of
you like
shit.
Kanye West? Fuck Kanye West. You like Tyler the Creator? Fuck Tyler the Creator.
Damn.
You like whatever artist you like? Fuck him.
Fuck that.
You know what I'm saying? I can say what I want. It's my shit.
I like that.
Anyways, though, I'm just playing around, guys.
You should lean into that though more. He could be what do they call it? They call it in wrestling the heel.
Yeah.
You could lean into the heel character more.
Devil's advocate.
The devil's advocate.
Okay, the other side.
Come in this bitch with some horns.
Yeah, shit.
Fuck him. You gotta spice it up.
Nah. I'm just fucking around, man. You know, I just like to play around on shit. Don't take me serious a lot of the times.
It's opinions, man.
But
don't kill
do
us
take,
like that.
you know, my opinion. I'm gonna give my opinion, and I'm serious about my opinion, and that's it. Honestly, like, I respect your shit.
Yeah,
trust me. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Regardless of what you say, I sleep like a fucking baby. That's all I'm gonna say.
They gon' love me for my ambition.